Yeah, go on.
Sorry, sir, because you said it's semantics, but I was asking specifically about the Senate president being at the swearing-in when his duty as the head of the legislative arm of government is to screen the Chief Justice of Nigeria is one of his duties. Do you believe that the separation of government, do you believe that's semantics, separation of the judiciary, the executive and the legislative body? You think that's just semantics, or is it improper that the Senate president was there?
I use the word because the Constitution did not say the period of time the Senate president will confirm what has been done by the presidency. So if the president appoints, who has the right under the law to do so, the confirmation can come 2 months, 3 months, you know, there's nothing wrong in that. It has nothing to do with the appointment. If the Senate is not ready to confirm, then it will give reasons, and those reasons will be looked into. But its duty is only to confirm. So that's why I say semantic. It's not, it doesn't touch any legality or illegality.
All right, then. So let's talk about the urgency of reforms, especially when we look at the 2027 general elections approaching. There have been calls for expedited judicial reforms. But when what specific ones do you believe are most critical to ensure that the judiciary can effectively and impartially handle election-related disputes? Because it's the one thing that we always see make its way even down to the Supreme Court, especially with the backlog of cases that we have. It's something that has been called for so that by the time we get to 2027, we don't have that issues. If you could speak to what particular reforms she should start with, what would it be?
The question of allowing the Supreme Court to sit on appeals on gubernatorial matters is a creation of the Supreme Court itself. They are now crying over what they had done themselves. The Constitution says, the 1999 Constitution says, that if there is an election, the appeal ends at the Court of Appeal. But my good friend, late Katsina Alu, when he was the CJ and head of the judiciary, decided to alter, to change the Constitution because of the case in Sokoto. I remember very well, where it was being rumored that the judges in Sokoto State have taken money to confirm, especially Salami's tenure, to confirm whether the Sokoto gubernatorial election was valid or not. Now, I discovered that the former CJ was crying over split make when he said that the judiciary, Nigerian judiciary, is the most overworked judiciary in the world. That is wrong. It's a self-inflicted injury. They inflicted injury themselves. They wanted power. Actually, they would not have been in this position. They will have only been dealing with the appeal from the Supreme Court, from the Court of Appeal as the court of first instance. Now, they are now finding now that they are handling almost 70, 80 appeals from 36 states gubernatorial election. So they should not be crying. I have always said it, and I'll continue to say it, that until that part of the Constitution is restored, and the only way to restore it, can have a constitutional court that will be the appellate court's duty for all election matters. It should all end at the constitutional court, so that the Supreme Court will not be bothered. Because when you see the damage it has done to litigation in Nigeria generally, you will find a litigant in the Supreme Court waiting for 15, 16 years to hear his appeal heard, just because politicians and their gangster way of doing things have taken over the Supreme Court. Between the period that Katsina Alu changed the law and now, the number of litigations that have gone to the Supreme Court has eroded not only the integrity of the Supreme Court, especially within many bipartisan or non-partisan people. We're not the ones importing them. Is the dollar rising every day? So my opinion is that we should stop blaming the judiciary for, delays in. It is the system. I've just told you that the question of the Supreme Court delay is a self-inflicted injury. The Chief Justice of Nigeria asked the legislatures to amend the Constitution to allow Supreme Court to be in charge of, in 1999 or 2003, in which I participated, Plateau Darius case. We didn't take so much time. We didn't go to the Supreme Court. We all ended in the Court of Appeal as the final court.
Well,
so let
mentioned, sir,
the Supreme Court hierarchy now sit down, reduce their load. But people will say, no, they are making money. It's because, and then you'll be talking about how the Senate president became a senator without contesting an election. Well, that is the devil in us Nigerians. So let's clean ourselves of this corruption.
All right, then.
All right, guys. Fortunately, I have to stop that video right there. But trust me, if you have to watch that video from beginning to the end, you not go tire. That's just the truth. He went extensively to talk about the corruption that is eating Nigeria right now. Remember that I normally say these things here. Even a couple of days ago, I mentioned similar thing, saying that every single area in Nigeria is corrupt. Yes, when you are blaming the system, you are blaming the government. Also, don't forget to blame the people. Yes, that's how it works. That's why we have lots of problems. I actually talked about the percentage between the people and the government last week. Yeah. So I didn't know this one is coming up anyway. So when you see people, elderly people like this, experienced people like this, prominent individuals like this, talk in similar to what you've said in the past, it puts smiles on your face. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you, my people. Thank you very much for your time with us today. Happy New Month to every one of you. Today is 1st September 2024. I wish you all a wonderful days ahead. This month shall be a wonderful month for us. The remaining months of this year will be a rejoiceful month for us in the mighty name of Lord Jesus Christ. I pray for God's protection upon our lives, good health, long life, and all the good things that you and I have been craving for. In Jesus' mighty name we have prayed. Amen. I know I'm not a pastor, but God give everybody power for their tongue. Don't forget that one. No. If you not say amen, now you can't know. Because say, no, you're not consign me, I beg. Remember, say, God give everybody power. Everybody. So you don't know when the tongue is activated, But meanwhile, I like us to move on. Mother of all, Mommy Diaspora, good evening to you, Mommy. Thank you very much for all you do. Happy New Month to you. Thank you so much for everything, and I love you so much. Thank you very much, Patra Nofe, my dear sister. I can see right there. Abu Azi, thank you, sir, for all you do. Happy New Month to you. Thank you, Mike Akiombario, Sagbofo Konrai. Thank you, Peggy Modi. Thank you, man. I appreciate you for all you do. Thank you very much, my wonderful people. Jude King, I can see you right there as well. Frank Ono, thank you for joining us. Good evening to you. Jeko Obedient, I can see right there. Elizam Gedo is right there with us as well. I've showcased so many of you already on the screen. Malik Lukman, I can see you. Thank you very much. God bless you. Good evening to you. Wabo Felix, thank you. Love of God is my strength. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate you. Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, Nobleman, Top Notch, and many others. I'd like us to move on because I've showcased so many of you already. Dennis Agbude, thank you very much. And I already got a super chat from Jeko Obedient. God bless you. Say thank you, Mr. Najawash. May the good Lord continue to strengthen you to continue your good job always. Happy New Month and Happy New Month to you too, sir. I really do appreciate this. Thank you, my wonderful people right there. Do your part by pressing on the like button. Help us to share. Anthony Osuya, thank you very much for joining us. I appreciate you. Saga Daddy, thank you. Good evening to every one of you. We have a very pathetic story to talk about today that I've been trending since last night till now. As you can see right there on screen, that Oshiomhole calling a sitting governor's wife. I don't know, man. I like saying PG will talk this one because no, say not way not they trigger these people now. Everybody on the backstage. Although now little Nigeria I never see. I don't confirm on my age, so I'll bring her in shortly. I just want to finish my monologue. Destiny, I don't see you as well. Thank you. Okay, to Nigeria, I don't see you. Thank you, sir. That's fine. When I'm ready, I'll bring you all to the screen. Yes. Oshiomhole say Obaseki wife not get pikin. Say they not feel born. Say they not get human feeling. Say in fact, if they get human feeling, they suppose go adopt child. You see, this election of a thing, I've talked about it before in the past. I'm going to play the video, but I'd like to quickly say this. I don't ever talk this thing before, say, the reason why you see our politicians are desperate to hold a public office is not because to put a smile on my face, your face, our face, or our faces. They are doing this thing because of what they know they can steal, loot, and for their personal benefits. This is why I've been saying, and many of you here as well, that if the public office can be made unattractive, you know, see people going this desperate, say they must hold it by fire by force. For example, to become a governor in Nigeria, for example, you say your money now 500,000 naira, and every step you make must be checkmate. Any governor seen stealing will face capital punishment. And if you don't use one or two to make example, many others will follow. Now, so other countries stay better today. Then, if that can be put in place, you will not see people like Oshiomhole desperately coming out to call a city governor, say his wife and him, say they are childless. You know, say they not get pikin, they not feel born. In fact, he even went as far by saying, say two of them are contract, they take together, contract marriage or something. I don't know what that means. To be honest, maybe somebody might be able to take us through on that, because when he mentioned that thing, you know, he stylishly dropped it right there. What does that mean? Contracts. I don't know. You open mouth. Tomorrow, not be this one, not be Obaseki go build labor as Neymar than Oshiomhole the other day. Eh? Ha. Now what? But I like us to listen to this. Not be only Oshiomhole don't talk this thing. The reason why I go blame Obaseki and their people. Betsy way don't fair talk this thing for a whole 2 years. Tell laugh Obaseki say he not born, he not get pikin. You see Obaseki they sleep with man for inside government house. 2 years. All the evidences are there. At the end of the day, now still the same person, then they put for inside their camp now, where they work with them. You see? Although I'm happy to say this person they work for these people rather than working for APC, because he's saying that APC. I happy say at least he even choose party way at the moment better pass APC. But when we see bad, I'm talking to everybody right now. When you recognize bad, you pretentiously ignore it like it never affect me directly at the moment. So my by your bone first. Tomorrow, they come cut your head. You see, I've mentioned this so many times here, which I would like to put on the screen again. You know, say, I write this one, I put on there. As you can see, many of you can read it there, but I like to read. A man could become the next victim of the evil he celebrates today. Don't defend evil because it favors you now. Now, it means now. Because it could work against you the next minute. Evil is evil. It doesn't matter how it happens. Wrong is wrong. It doesn't matter how it happens. Somebody do this thing for 2 years. Say you not get pikin. You not go ever fit get pikin for your life. It was laying curse on you every day. Because of desperation. Because of desperation. Una ended up working with this man. Now Oshiomhole say, if somebody fair talk out for 2 years, they don't say anything do. I beg, make I go mainstream media, make I go talk him. Nothing go happen as well. Oshiomhole don't talk him now. For example, say, nothing still happen for this one. Another person is warming up to do the same thing. Let's take it from here. And I'll reference to that satanic person we first talked about before. Listen to this video here. A lot of you have seen it, but I'd like to recapitulate on it on this media.
I was shocked yesterday to see Mrs. Obaseki, the First Lady, saying that our candidate has no wife. She is the most... I'm sorry that she had to say that, because here is a woman who has no child. Between him and Obaseki, they have no child. They are childless. They are even not ready to adopt. I mean, I don't blame anybody if you don't have a child. But people who have love for children, they go to motherless home and adopt children. They have not adopted. They are both in their 60s. So you married with, I don't know whether it's a contract or whatever it is, but they have no child.
Okay. I saw a comment from the comment section. Jagba, you must know on this platform, not be your living room where person can talk anyhow, but we'll go forgive you today. You know, say not be your papa platform you did or your mama platform. You don't come here to talk anyhow. You say don't be hypocritical. If you want to talk about Oshiomhole's comment, you cannot ignore the fact that his comment was response to Mrs. Obaseki's reference to other candidates as wifeless. Listen, I just start to the talk. You are already jumping on my tongue. If I say make I block you on earth and heaven, don't say we are impatient, right? My monologue have just started. I have 1 or 2 videos that I'm going to reference to. I'm only on one side now. You are already jumping more than your shadow. If I block you on earth and in heaven now, people will say our body to the hot, right? But we'll go forgive you. I'll be more than not block him. May for learn next time. But in case he say he get too head, he comment on another thing, blocked him, whoever is behind that name on earth and in heaven. But before I will move on to order, let me quickly address the statement from the Obaseki's wife. Say Okpe will not get wife. Are you telling me that Oshiomhole responded by calling them, say they not get pikin? Is justifiable? Person say you not get wife is enough. You can respond in every other area. You telling me right now that it's justifiable for you to write that comment? That's what you're saying. And I was coming for Obaseki's wife. You guys went for campaign. I have responses. So a lot of people now make me say that person now. Once you don't see all my responses and my presentation or monologue now, you go come tire. Say, don't run more than your shadow. I make many of them are not better for life. Yes, because you always run more than your shadow. Obaseki wife, you go campaign for Aswe Igodaro. What it concern who get wife, who not get wife? You know, say this postmodernism, everybody body they hot. As you take talk, that's what people will take give you. You don't see the way I take give that person just now for comment section. Now, so it they be. Now, that time, people they talk, say, no, don't worry, be patient. God will judge. God will judge. God not the judge, oh. Hellfire and heaven, now this earth is your day, my brothers and sisters. In case you don't know, hellfire, heaven, all of the day here. If you do well, you enjoy your life here. If you don't do well, you will still suffer around here. All those why you say, no, let God take control. Let God just do it. No. You can't slap my mother out. They look you say, make God take control. Oh boy, I go slap you back. Remove professionalism. I will your fair beat you first. Before we can say how far. You they tell me say they come for outside, you they insult my papa, or you they beat my papa. I'll come they say, hello, sir. Sorry. I'm his son. What happened? God forbid. Oh boy, I go beat you first before I go ask what my papa do. So one thing you must understand is this. Obaseki wife. Mama, why? Una go campaign. If maybe you use what we they use now, say this man is not expressive, he cannot do this or that, you know, you go all the way say you don't get wife. Now that one they take the campaign. 8 years where you are your husband take the office, he never do now. But in every angle you try to look at it, Oshiomhole is wrong 100%. Do you know why? Somebody slap you. You run, come out. You don't slap him back immediately. You run, come on, go out. You go carry a knife or a gun. You can't take by him. Then for court, you can't say, he slapped me. Then I can't run, go out. So get what they call that here. Don't forget, safe. You can't run, go out, can't go carry a weapon. Then not they talk about who can slap you again. Now the position now Oshiomhole find itself so. A lot of people have responded to this. I make me say me that Madam or God did that behind that just and make it not run more than the shadow. I would like us to take this. The first person who responded is saying, that's politics. When you go low, your opponent will go even lower. Discover crude oil, refine it to petrol, buy matches and burn the whole place up. You see? Now parable be that too. Now who know, now go know. Then this one can say, this is the most petty words I have heard from an adult. If the woman said the APC gubernatorial candidate has no wife, you can resort to saying marriage isn't compulsory and it will even make him focus more on his people. Rather, you decide to shame the man for his wife's comment on this childlessness. Anything from APC is useless. Nigerians haven't understood yet. Then I get another one for you here. This one say, saying someone has no wife is not out of place, but mocking someone with barrenness is not only unkind, but also mean and barbaric. Now hear that one. Now make me tell that person who comment just now, say, no matter any angle where you look at, no matter any angle where you look at, it still doesn't make no sense for Oshiomhole to use that word on that woman. But meanwhile, more people responded. This one said, the first lady asked for his mockery. There are boundaries to every utterances. Now make me talk, say that person just now, you run more than your shadow. Next time, you listen more before you talk. Because not be they teach us our job for here. We dey do our proper research. We will package them. We will come here, come present to our people. In case you are new on this platform, we are not biased. We dey talk am I be. I'm not even biased when they come to my papa, my mama. They tell somebody they biased for Obaseki. Obaseki, where is scatter everywhere for Edo State. I beg. Let's move on. Then look at this. 3 things you should never use to mock others: children, marriage, and money. Only God gives them genuinely at his will, and he can take them at his will. They are both wrong. Then this one long a little bit. I'd like us to take it. This one say, I am disappointed in Oshiomhole. Oshiomhole should apologize to Obaseki over the mockery of his wife, Her Excellency Mrs. Betsy Obaseki, for being childless. I'm deeply disappointed in former Governor Adams Oshiomhole's hurtful remarks about Her Excellency Mrs. Betsy Obaseki, mocking her for being childless. Such insensitive comments are unacceptable regardless of political differences. Oshiomhole's words have likely caused significant emotional distress for the Obaseki family, and his behavior is disservice to his family and the people of the Edo State. Political disagreement should never stoop to personal attacks, especially those that exploit sensitive personal issues like infertility. I urge Oshiomhole to apologize for his thoughtless comment and retract his hurtful statement. His actions have lost him my respect. Osai, Ovia success. OV success. Then more people responded. Now make me talk and say that guy run more than the shadow just now. Now they say now, I believe say go learn from this. I make me say we could give him another chance. Maybe go learn from this to know say next time don't run more than your shadow. But meanwhile, we have other people who responded. Every one of you on the backstage, please bear with me. I'll bring you guys in. This one say, please stop comparing asking a man who wants to hold a public office why he has no wife to mocking someone for not having a child. One is by choice, one is not. While I do agree that such absolute questions about marital status should not be fielded in this age, but what Adam said was cruel. No matter how you want to look at him. But someone else said, Kelvin, this is why I love Paul. That is Peter Obi. His response will always be, let's campaign on the issue. Let's tell the people how we are going to solve their problems and make life easier for them not throw slots. I trust my principal. Now say for answer. Well, anything you call line, now say you could answer you. Amakan said, the first lady got what she wanted. First to do, not the pain. And truly, if you don't have a child, then go and adopt and stop being selfish, even at 60 plus. You will comment just now. Our body now, market. How you they feel now? You don't run more than your shadow, right? Or it is after your comment now, I don't go to bring all these things. I pray may you learn from this anyway. But meanwhile, I have last three to go. These last three here, let me take it from here. The first person said, she deserves what she got. Play politics, but leave people's family out of it. You will comment just now. How your life they be now? How your life they be? But meanwhile, this is politics. Remove emotional, okay, sentiment and politics. I believe that's what I read earlier on, right? No, it's not. Remove emotions and sentiment. Politicians do or say whatever to win. I said it before, desperation. The first lady was trying to sell a candidate to the people by throwing shades at our opponent. And now the opponent team replied. Trust me, there are people that can say he doesn't have a wife or doesn't know how to look or keep a woman. So how can he meet our needs as Edo women? Politics is dirty, so when going into it, be ready to play it in the mud. Lastly, don't forget insults doesn't kill or they know themselves. It is not the same Oshiomhole that brought Obaseki and his wife. Question. The last one that I have here. First lady, if you live in a glass house, don't throw stone. Oh, so Obaseki and his wife not get any pikin. Neither did they adopt. Wetin una come they do with all our state money when una they steal? Abeg. Now wow, una too they do. So you will comment earlier on now. If you be humble person, for that comment now say I apologize. But because say pride, they kill many of you now. I know they apologize. Because you come in, they attack me. They teach me my job. You forgot that I have a degree in journalism in one of the prestigious universities in the world. You decide now I be that kind of person go, you come on air. Hello, my people. When I come on, they talk. If you are new on this platform, if I be you, because some people for this platform, Madam Luke and many others, Dr. can say they use more than 6 months to study us for here. They can't notice saying that the right platform where they're supposed to be. Now it be this. That's a good comment. In fact, that's a good recommendation for me. You just come from nowhere, you're the jump anyhow. I say, I block you now, and I say, that's bad. I'm not going to block you. You are one of the family anyway. But meanwhile, I would like you guys to hear where this one first started from before. And they don't take any action. And many people will do this again if they don't take action against Oshiomhole. But meanwhile, listen to this.
When I said Governor Obaseki is stealing Edo people money, they said, hey, it's a lie. It's not true. Okay? Want everyone that is going to watch me today, put our enemy to shame. Godwin Obaseki, Godwin Obaseki, Godwin Obaseki. How many times did I call you? Stop playing poker game with Edo State lives and stop playing blackjack with Edo State Treasury. Governor Obaseki, desist and cease from all this political poker game you are playing with Edo people. Edo people are smarter than this. You are not the most smartest man in Edo State. You are just the most smartest criminal, most smartest terrorist, smartest political gang, smartest political cartel. Obaseki, Awawa, Ikobo, Ore Donuri Low. Obaseki is a gay that is killing gay. It's a gay that is jailing gay. In Obaseki, nobody can do him anything. He has no child. He has no house girl. He has no house boy. He has nothing. By choice.
Unayeram, this man way talk. So now 2 years it take Obaseki and the wife say they not get pikino. Not be 1 day, not be 2 days, 2 years. All the videos we get off our archive. If we are pushed, they play the one every day they do broadcast. 2 years. You know, let's say they not get picking. You say Obaseki, they knock another man for inside government house. 2 years. The same Obaseki, desperately now, they carry him. Now they can pay for them. So, is that not desperation? Say, I beg, it don't matter, even though we don't like that guy, but at the moment, he go feel work for us, make we win this election. Oh, maybe if we don't win now, if we don't pam and all that. Now that one, I even take blame that one as well, self. Because you never know plan where they get for them, but more leave that one. I'm happy say they can pay for PDP than they can pay for satanic APC. More not go change my word though, say now PDP are the support, but I know why. For me, if you ask me, now 2 of them I want to make him win this thing, one of the 2. Labour Party or Aswa Igodaro. Olumide Akpata or Aswa Igodaro. If for any reason, say somebody must win, let it come from Olumide or Aswa Igodaro. Say go to APC, you go suffer. Simple. You go know what to be life. So him na APC, he not support APC. So that one don't give him credit on that. But to come to this, now let me ask a question. As a human being, because there are some things we may not do now, for example, because I have a heart, I have blood runs through my veins. How people tell they do this thing? Percy, just be like say, when I they grow, come my mama they tell me all the time, say, Percy will not they see, not laugh amo, no, many other things. But I say you see Percy now, they, a cripple, you laugh am. So you will be crippled. God forbid. There are things my mouth not fit talk for my life. There are things never. Say you get your own children now. You open mouth say another person not get children. Are you a human being? In case you not forget, this same Oshiomhole, if I do one that time, I know people say it's just a normal thing. Say me. This person tell a widow. Wait, tell and say, I'm a widow. He say, if you are a widow, go and die. If you are a widow, go and die. All of us look everything, look left, look that. We moved on. He bring Obaseki, we accept Obaseki to become our governor. Today, many of una, they complain about Obaseki. Because una, they quit forget things. I bet you, the suffer who don't suffer so. If Tinubu come again tomorrow, say, after he don't rule finish, say he wants to contest again, the same people who don't complain, go still vote time. May Buhari come again tomorrow. Abi Buhari never fair rule us twice. They go for time. Now, then where we find ourselves be this. Listen to this video.
This stupid man now.
What are you? My friend,
I did tell you, say we get heartless leaders sitting in that throne, leading us, or should I say, ruling us. Heartless leaders. All the leaders where they rule us, both past and present, 95% of these people are just satanic. They don't have a heart. With this video, where this thing happened that time, all of us talk. Oshiomhole can't go give the woman. Constantly go call the woman. Can't dash her 2 million naira at that time. The 2 million naira we still give them. Now those state pocket if I take them. So you are not taking our money for your stupidity. That's what it means. You are a widow, go and die. Person we don't have attacked woman before. This same person is campaigning for Bevolo from APC. And you will not see many people will not say, no matter. A lot of people are even blind now because of the hatred they gave to Obaseki. They are blind, probably blind on earth and in heaven. Yes. Beneath the token. If you, because of your enemy, blind your eyes, you don't go see eyes where you go tell look your friend again tomorrow. Because of the hatred where some people get right now, they are not even see the danger where they come. Some of the evil we say for Obaseki to remain, Okbevolo must come in. We can read human body from afar. But don't worry. Anyhow, I'll tell one time, I'm very happy that I'm neutral. Yeah, I'm not working for anybody. I'm working for the people. God forbid for me to work with politicians. What will happen if I work for a politician tomorrow, something happens? Except I know you are the right person. If you fail tomorrow, I will still defend myself by countering you from the first day you enter office. I used my platform to support Obaseki the last time. I am still the only man standing, countering Obaseki every day till tomorrow. The rest, all of the entire house, because they don't buy pineapple, buy a sugar cane for them. It's very sad. The level of desperation from our leaders to hold a public office is just alarming. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you, my people. I appreciate you all. I would like us to move on right now. But meanwhile, one of our adult brother get one or two things to say here. I'd like us to quickly listen to him for like 2 minutes. They will take it from here.
To say that because here is a woman who has no child. Between him and Obaseki, they have no child. They are childless. They are even not ready to adopt. I mean, I don't blame anybody who don't have a child. But people who have love for children, they go to motherless home and adopt children. They have not adopted. They are both in their 60s. So you married with, I don't know whether it's a contract or whatever it is, but they have no child. Now, our candidate not only have children,
Mr. Joe,
he has invested in the education of those children such that you watch them on live television, covered by your media stations, where the first one that spoke is a lawyer, the second one is a medical doctor, and they address the crowd in Edo South, in Edo Central, in Edo North, and their mother was there.
It has become almost customary that every election cycle, election year in Edo State, Adams Oshiomhole is so aggrieved, so pained, and then he vents this is unconstructive anger in saying a lot of rubbish in the public place. From 2016, where he accused his now friend, Pastor Segezeyamu, of being all sorts, called him a cultist, called him a murderer, called him all sorts, to the point that he said that he's a lawyer that is not or a barrister that is not a lawyer, because he was justificated from the University of Benin every time. 2020, he did the same thing, accusing Obaseki of all sorts. Right now, you have moved on. And then I wonder, for a man, a personality like Adams Oshiomhole, you would expect some level of decorum, some level of honor, some respect. He's a service senator, for Christ's sake, a former labor leader in Nigeria, a two-time governor. So you would have gone through a lot of process that would have refined. There are things you leave for beer parlor to talk about. What is going to attack somebody's childlessness in an election banter? Excuse me now. And the people are making excuses for some of these things. And they didn't pay me. Anybody may not be married. You can be within it can be within your weaknesses or your challenges not to be married, right? It may be that you even decide not to be, but how can you insult somebody because you said God did not give the person children? He's not known to have given birth. They are over 60. Oshiomhole, you are not God. Oshiomhole, you are not God. There are things that should not be said from the mouth of an elder. Even if Betsy Obaseki had said that, I'm indifferent about the matter, had said that, oh, why is the APC candidate the only person, the only front runner candidate in this election that do not have a wife? Why is there no, is it that the wife is not capable enough, or is it that there's a challenge somewhere? Election, I'm indifferent again. Election banter. Her husband has been called a thief and a robber. Her husband has been called a serial betrayer. The husband has been named being Ogionba and all that. All that has been said. I'm not sure the man is going to. So then you just go ahead and attack the marriage and say they don't have children, they don't have children, and for that reason they are not being known to. It's not possible that a man in Obaseki, I'm not defending him now, in his status, who do not have a child, like you said, that will not have children that is responsible. It's not possible on planet Earth. I can tell you for free. It's not possible. Even without there will be people that financially and then emotionally and mentally attached to that they are grooming. But then take away all this conversation and ask yourself, what is your problem? Why the desperation? Why are you sounding this beer parlor like? What do they worry you, Oshiomhole? You don't open mouth. And then sometimes I look at you and I say, you're supposed to get sense as a person. You're supposed to get sense. What the children will talk? What children that are desperate for social media likes and comments will not say? They will not even the APC people that are campaigning for your party, none of them have been able to even dare that, because there are things that are sacrilegious. There are things that are, you just say, no, Sonny. Oshiomhole, what will be your problem? What do they worry you? Even as heavy as this election has been, with all the rubbish you guys put forward to be candidate, people are still careful. Get the way they see they talk and small. You go see the small, cool. You go just open my wow. We should blow you the smoke. Change your plug, Oshiomhole. If small pikin if elder no know, if a small pikin will put them in the right place. I'm not the person. Again, I'm constrained. They hear me now, they talk. I'm also constrained by a lot of factors. Respectfully, he's an elder statesman, supposedly, a two-time governor of my state, a serving senator, a former labor leader, respected icon. If not be politics, Oshiomhole is supposed to be one of the few Edolites by that people from Edo State that will be honored and respected. They go put them. You go get statue for every strategic city in Edo State, so to speak. You put your mouth, you become a national figure. Then you are done. Apart from your rubbish way they do, but when they tell every election, they want that say, what did they worry you? What is actually happening? Oshiomhole, talk to me as a brother. What is your problem? What did happen? Is there a challenge?
Nothing but desperation. Nothing but desperation. All of them are desperate. Oshiomhole is desperate. Obaseki is desperate. All our politicians, all of them are desperate to hold a public office. But meanwhile, that's all I have for you guys today. I have one or two articles to take. But before that, I'd like to quickly respond to Agbonrile Vincent. Agbonrile Vincent, what do you consider do now? You say, Elvis, I think you are biased because she called anyone's name. Moreover, Oshiomhole said Okpebholo has a wife. How meted they desperate? How meted biased now? You want to make I say what Oshiomhole talk good? No, I can never be part of it. If you think what Oshiomhole talk good, that's fine. If you say make I address what Obaseki wife talk, whether it good, of course I don't kick against them already. I'll be you to join us now. So what you say make I talk? But with your Oshiomhole's response, in every angle you look at is wrong. How you go laugh person will not get picking? Any angle you look at, I know they support any of them, but any angle you look at is wrong. But meanwhile, I'd like us to move on. Thank you, Tony Africa. Thank you very much, everyone right there. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you, my people. I'd like us to move on. I have about 3 articles to quickly read so that we can start talking. For those of you that want to join us, this is the best time for you to come in. Just click on the link right there on the comment section. If not, I'll repost again when I finish my article. Bandit Kingpin Bello Tunji seizes Nigerian Army's vehicle ammunition during operation. It don't reach like that for bandit to seize our army vehicle. Hi, people na trouble. Many people in Nigeria they trouble. Eh? Hey God. So it don't reach like this. Now Daily Post reporter before now still say na fake news. You know, I know say we not the carry news without we not get source. But meanwhile, let me bring another one to your screen quickly. I have this one here. Just 2 more to go. Don't worry. We are, you know. That's another one there. Kidnappers operate near army checkpoint. Igbo women. I don't say this, our Igbo women don't complete tire, and I don't present many of them for here. This one is coming from Vanguard now. Another one again. Igbo women have called on the federal government to withdraw the soldiers deployed across the numerous checkpoints scattered in the southeast region, saying they were constituting more problem than solving them. They said the soldiers were more interested in extorting money from motorists and harassing commuters against what they were assigned to do. So they went on. They are complaining to Tinubu right now. So I hope they can do something about that. But meanwhile, I'd like us to start talking. Thank you very much, my people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all once again. A link, Mr. Joe, you are on the backstage. You know, like say, you know the rules for here. On camera, you know the on camera. I don't understand. You know, you cannot come in if your camera is not on. So it's better we start talking now. Maybe you are not even there, safe. But meanwhile, a link have been reposted for those of you that want to join us. But the first person on the panel today. Okay, let me take calls. Sorry. A lot of people they call in. I forget. When I'm nervous. I will not forget what they call in for here. All right, Mr. Ben. Thank you very much. Good evening to you, my brother.
Hello, Mr. Alvis.
Thank you. Talk to us.
Good afternoon, and happy Sunday to you. Mommy Diaspora, Mommy, I greet you. Good afternoon for all that you do. To our panelists on the platform, Mr. Jonathan and the rest, Madam Rachel, and those that are coming. Thank you for all that you do. Happy Sunday and happy new month of September to you, Mr. Alvis. God bless you, sir, for all that you do. We really appreciate, your efforts in, making sure our platform is always up and running every single day. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I just want to quickly touch down on Oshiomole's comments. You see, this Oshiomhole man is trying to act like the wiki of Edo State, trying to be like he's a godfather, he's the know-all, be-all of all things when it comes to Edo State politics. But what you don't understand is, see, there's a time and season for everything under the sun. Oshiomhole, be God. You get what I'm saying? Your time go come and your time go go. Now the legacy where you leave behind, now you go speak for you after you don't come out for this world. What do you want the people to know you for when you don't come out? Politics, no be something we did there every day. Your time will come and your time will go. Other people will come after you. But your legacy, now be the thing we go speak for you after you don't buy. Why they try be the god of Edo State politics? I don't understand. You talk about another man's private affairs on social media, on the media space, as if that you create them. I mean, I understand that Nigerian politics is dirty and full of shit. But for God's sake, Oshiomhole, why would you do something like that? I mean, why you're supposed to be elder now? You're supposed to be elder. You're supposed to speak with some level of decorum on the media space. You could just open your mouth, just spit, and your whole world is see you. I don't understand. You project this man on the Edo people. Now, wait, I don't understand. Now you won't be governor. I mean, that man won't be governor. Why is that man not talking? Why are you his spokesperson? So, if by chance or by design, Okpewolo becomes governor, are you saying now you could be his spokesman? So, Okpewolo no go answer to the Edo people? See, my Edo people, make na listen, no, make na just listen. See, now na they Edo state too. Whoever wanna bring in could be na governor for the next 4 or 8 years. Now na go suffer am. Make na not let APC enter. If the APC capture that state, you don't over and you don't red for na be that. When I get between Olumide Akpata, Aswa Egudalo, and this other man, where I never after he come on our platform, I never see him again on anywhere else. So when I get the choice to make. Now the day 8 years now they look so my Edo people make na open our eyes, Mr. Elvis. God bless you for all that you do. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. God bless you. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. Let me take another call quickly. All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Raf, for calling in. Good evening to you. Talk to us.
Good evening, guys. How are you, sir?
Thank you, sir. I'm very good. Please talk to us.
Yeah. Okay. I think shall do for our country.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Right. Yeah. Okay. We will not know the damage APC has done or doing to our country. We don't know before it will be too late. Why am I saying so? Just like the hate speech that's going on between Amaka, Bini, and all those things. This has a background. This has a foundation. This foundation was laid when APC came into power. They made propaganda, they make lie, they make deceit as the official policy. Somebody like Lai Mohammed can never say anything without lying, without putting hate against pitching people against other people. When Buhari came into power, Buhari made a statement that he cannot give people that gave him 95% to people that give 5% the same opportunity. That's his speech. On a normal country, that's an impeachable offense. And he went further to implement it. During Buhari's 8 years in power, he never appointed anybody from Southeast in a service chief, which is abomination, which is even against our constitution. Because constitution talk about federal character. Federal character means that you must share all the political position, anything according to the way it's supposed to be. Even coming to official appointment, do you know that in APC last Buhari government, there's no any post for anybody from the Southeast politically, not president, not vice president, not senate president, not speaker of House of Reps. If Madu was like, if Madu came from PDP and he stole it a kind of, if not so, and that was first tenor. On second tenor, nobody from Southeast, even South, nobody, except Oshiomhole was party chairman later. Then Omar became the president. If not so, because South and Southeast, some of them feel that they do the same thing, they don't deserve anything in APC government. Have you forgotten Buhari's statement of a dot nation that's going to teach them lesson in their own language to understand? These are hate speech. You forgotten the Tinubu wife statement about Igbo people that are going to kill them and take their properties in Lagos? You forgot it. How many times? He started Dokubo, not one, not three. He showed hate speech. To the extent that he showed God.
Okay.
But for the fact that he was supporting APC, all these things are not hate speech. I want to, apart from this one, also understand now.
Thank you.
2 weeks, I watched Oshiomhole. I know you watched it. Oshiomhole was showing his speech against me. I'm not a PDP fan. I'm not a PDP supporter. Don't get me wrong. He was showing a pure hate speech against PDP candidates and his people, saying that his people, he don't speak his language. That is one of those people who think that their people are witches. My brother, that's the hate speech. So until we know the damage APC is doing to our country, we don't know the damage APC. APC are not good. And until we stand up and wipe them away, I'm not supporting anybody in this election. So I know that Olumide will be a good candidate because Olumide have no godfather. Nobody will collect money from him. Aswa is a good candidate. But can he probe the present governor? Of course no. He cannot probe him. He will cover him up. So that's why this man, the Labour candidate remains the best.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you very much, sir. God bless you. Thank you. Let's take another call quickly. Thank you very much for calling in. Your name and where you're calling from. Turn down your system, please. Thank you, sir. Your name and where you're calling from.
I'm waiting for you to pick.
Okay, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
I love your spirit. I so much love your spirit. I even prayed, I wonder, we even see your face so that if I see along the way, I can recognize you and your guys. But not too much. God bless you.
Thank you.
At least, this is Ugo calling from UK.
Thank you, Mr. Ugo.
Yeah. You see this thing that is going on now. They are trying to do what they did in Lagos election during the time of presidential election. And what they call it, gubernatorial election. That's what they want to do to the Benin people. They know that we are so mingled with Benin. I stayed in, I left, I came all the way from England, from Auchi. So I knew the population of the Igbo people that are doing business within that axis, including Benin itself. So they know that these two people are interwoven, and they have a strong majority that will actually go against their plan and their this thing. They are listening to vote APC. So that is why they started. If you want, you notice that they started planning how they are going to kill the Igbo people from what they call it, South Africa. Finally, they said one guy said he's from Benin. He's from Benin Kingdom. And Benin has been kingdom over there. They will do Igbo people do this, do Igbo people do that. He was born in Benin, has become a kingdom. All these things are men that are stooges that were planted to make sure that they disrupt the election to get away with their way, because they know that if Igbo people will actually vote in Edo State, that in fact they have no chance. So they want to bring the propaganda and the trouble before the D-Day. That's that is the game that is going on. Then finally, I had this your Idolite, this social media guy that was I had him lamenting even before you bring him off. I had him earlier today, lament before you bring him off. I want to conclude. Benin people and Edo people, let me know, because if I say Benin people, it's a particular people. Edo people and the Igbo people are inseparable. When I know Emunekwa, I schooled in Okwisa. I did my primary school in Okwisa. We still do Biaja, we still do Roni. All the whole Inyomo Road, all those areas were saturated and filled by Igbo people. So these two people are so interwoven that you can no longer separate them. That they just want to cause chaos to make sure that there is a war and they will have only few people that will come out to vote so that they will have their way. That's all. God bless you, Niger Watch.
Thank you, sir.
Guys,
thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Anything is there will not be your portion.
Amen.
Anything is there will not be their portion as well. God bless you, people richly.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Your contribution, Israel will not forget.
Thank you. God bless you, sir. Amen.
That's when we hear your name and we hear the name of your children. Thank you. You're sowing a good seed. God bless you and your generation.
Amen. And you too, sir. Thank you, Mr. God. Amen.
Okay, Mr. Bennett Ogbede, thanks for calling in.
Hello?
Mr. Bennett Ogbede, thanks for calling in. Good evening to you, sir.
Hello, Mr. Evi. Good afternoon from this side. I'm calling from Texas.
Please talk to us, sir.
Okay, sir. I really want to talk about this Oshiomhole's issue. The one he came out yesterday and started mocking the First Lady of Obaseki. The thing is that I don't know, man. Make I use a broken our language to do. Edo where one of you what I mean is those of us who don't understand our language, our Edo. If man still too quiet, he will turn to Mumu. That waiting the worry of Obaseki. Come on, man. Obaseki dealt to Oshiomhole for 8 years. As at 1997, people know as Oshiomhole company reached started. He cannot even rent an apartment in GRA. May have to contribute money for a minute. Wait till rents an apartment. I think 100,000 then. You understand? So this man ruled for 8 years. He come on for power. See the mansion where this man built for Iyamu. See everything where this man do. All the money where he steal. Obaseki want tell me say he not get where for 8 years of Oshiomhole for misappropriate money. Where we say steal from a distant coffers. Obaseki they rule for 8 years. Obaseki not be probe this man for 8 years. Now the rule for Obaseki give Oshiomhole. Now make Oshiomhole come they jump anyhow for inside Benin to the extent that he mock your wife. Me I not blame Oshiomhole. And the Obaseki will be say, man, you don't know he left from the right. Me I not going to know that Benin mind be. Because it is so stupid that as a governor, 8 years, your predecessor, you know, Oshiomhole choking what's it they call him? Igbenedion. He's choking as so say they use the FCC fine Igbenedion. For 8 years, Obaseki don't see anything to take choking this man. That is stupidity. You understand? They say Benin say hey wrong be more. Now be Obaseki. You understand? I'm a full PDP man, but I'm so angry and I'm so pissed off that Obaseki for 8 years, you know, see one TT pro Oshiomhole. You understand? So now give Oshiomhole all this sleep radio they talk anyhow, they jump all inside Benin. If now we can be our governor, fear go let him predecessors come talk anyhow, say man, now so come mocking wife. You understand? So what I'm trying to say is that I'm not really for any of this is where Oshiomhole do. The thing is that Oshiomhole shouldn't have mocked anybody, and nobody should mock anybody for childlessness. What Oshiomhole did now, the whole women should rise up and rebuke this man. You understand? So that's why I call my brother.
My brother, when you are talking about probing, you know, Obaseki and Oshiomhole, and I got that eat on top of one table. I want a probe.
That's what I'm saying. Now, so in what they get and what. That's why I don't want you to look at that part because Obaseki is complicit too.
Exactly.
Come on now.
Exactly.
You know, Obaseki are probing man talking now. If only that 30 billion Waterstone project, it's a program.
As me shout reach for this platform for that 30 billion Waterstone project, they don't listen to me now.
Yeah, he come and say we believe people, we know who know our left from our right.
Exactly.
I know so we are like, you know, but look at what this man go talk. He go lie for money, he go talk one for money, he go talk another one for evening. Come and say now we just say they play. You know, thank God say we sit there lighting, we know left from right.
Obaseki can never be trusted.
My message now to Obaseki, he still get 2 months. The case can still be open against this man.
He can never. He cannot dare. Baba, you know they follow me for a while now. You forget when Oshiomhole respond that time the way with a drag him for that 30 billion Waterstone project. Obaseki can't say Oshiomhole come and say Obaseki cannot dare to probe him because he eat for his side.
Correct.
Correct. So he can't dare. I will find that video break, come back again for reference.
You see? So it's crazy, man. All the women should rise up. And condemn what Oshiomhole said.
Thank you.
Come on now. I never hear him before. People did one, but not be that statement like Oshiomhole. And you know the funniest thing, my brother, at the end of the day, make all this people come out, all those cigarettes at one place. You know, we build the what's it called, labor as here. You know, name after Oshiomhole. You know, we be say, man, we never go deep inside this thing. From outside this thing, say, man, Oshiomhole character dirty. Yeah, make the see build one thing, and they go see call and make it see open now, make it see launch, and they go see invite them. So we were just the outside, so just they look then. Now we just be spectators, we be say, man, we pay our money, go to stadium. Whether as Manchester lose match today, whether they lose or not lose, they will pay them their money. So now we just feel the pain. So that's it, my brother. I greet you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Okay, love God is my strength is with us. Thank you, man, for calling in. Good evening to you. Talk to us.
Good evening, everyone.
Thank you, man.
Oh, this thing not bad.
Go ahead, we hear you, man.
Okay, can you hear me? Good evening, everyone on the panel and comment section. Good evening, Niger Watch. Good evening, Mommy Diaspora. Happy Sunday and happy new month to everyone on the platform. This month is already a good month for us. It's going to be prosperous for us. Everything that we lay our mind to do, that Lord, we are to walk in the name of Jesus Christ.
Amen.
Thank you. Now, I'll quickly want to really go to Adam Oshiomhole. You see, the worst thing that you can cause in a woman is to cause her that she's barren or she doesn't have a child. And now we said this politics in Edo State is not getting out of hand. That they can use a woman childlessness to abuse her. Yes, I know that's what she said with her own mouth too, that the woman does not have husband. That yes, in a way she said it, but I don't see any big deal in that. For Oshiomhole to go to the extent of calling that woman that she's childless. To me, I would say it's Obaseki that caused that thing for his wife, because Obaseki too is not responsible. And I will tell the Edo people, my people, because we are old and tell, if not the way they separate us. I will say to all of you, you see these two people, especially Oshiomhole is turning Edo State to as if Edo State belongs to him. And my people, Edo people, in must cut Oshiomhole. If not so, Oshiomhole every election, why will Oshiomhole be involved in Edo politics? He will bring somebody, he will lay on that person. Next month, next election, he will bring that person again. Edo people will be following him. I don't understand what is going on. Oshiomhole wants to turn Edo State to Lagos State, where he will be involved in government. And so for me, it's only the Edo people that can cut this thing from going further. Oshiomhole, if I'm you, and if you have a wife that is reasonable, you need to come out and apologize to this woman. Do you know that word that you said to this woman, it can make this woman cry a whole to them for a whole week? The woman will not get herself. Don't take politics to delicate places like that, to things that are very sentiment, something that touches the heart. Do you think the woman doesn't want to have children? She wants to, but she cannot. I know people who are in her head, they don't have children, and I know the way they cry. It is not good. Oshiomhole, we have gone too far this time around. And quickly, before I go, I want to thank our brother from Plateau State that spoke about what they are going through in Plateau State, because we, before from the south, we think that it's only Fulani and Hausa that is in the north. Now, to our sister, this is great. We are not knowing that the other tribes that are hidden, they call them minority, that they are suppressed in the north that we can't see. So my brother, thank you for letting us know. We now know that our problem is basically from the F people, the Fulani people, and some outside joining them. But God will deliver all of you. But you have to come together to fight for your freedom. Thank you, Niger Watch.
Thank you very much, man. Thank you. Happy Sunday to you too. Good evening to you. Okay. We have one more call to take so that we can move on. Madam Origin. Oh, we lost you there. Okay, Ogashimize, thank you very much, sir, for calling in. Good evening to you. Talk to us.
Niger Watch.
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. I greet all Niger Watch family. Yeah. In fact, see, anybody that's saying Oshiomhole, I won't blame Oshiomhole. See, that's no. See, childless mother or any family that the person didn't have baby or have children. You can never ever use that true childless to just just talk or say anything for that family. It's not good. If after this thing, if you know how that woman will be, guys, he will be traumatized, because maybe Oshiomhole have remember what he just yes, that thing is in her mind, but Oshiomhole just go and open the new wound. So it's not right, it's not good. At least I think Oshiomhole is supposed to be a state man, not like Agbero. Oshiomhole behave like Agbero. Agbero of Oluku Junction. It's too bad of him. It's not right. Anybody, even if he stand by my side, I say, oh, this is what you did. That's why they have a child. No. Yes, I don't marry. That one is that one. He won't pay me. He won't do me anything. Yes, maybe for some reason. But to use a child to hit somebody or doesn't have a child, that's not good. It's not good. It's not good. We have Oshiomhole need to learn things. not when he just come out on social media. So many of them, or how many, so many videos you played about all of this. That's not right. People need to wisen and, see, if we are doing politics, let us know the extra we will go. It doesn't go, don't go to somebody's affair. Go what is on the ground, what that person did, or what the person, what he already did on his government, not on the family. Don't go, please. All these politicians, you guys need to stop to go in deep to the family's affair. That's not right. Whoever. So I think Nigeria, now, please, government, you guys need to secure Nigeria. The bandits, the banditry, and so-called whoever they call them, or terrorists, is getting out of hand in Nigeria. So the Nigerian government, I don't know, the north is different and the southeast is different. You take all the whole military might, put on southeast, then leave north open. Banditry, terrorists, they will come over there and do whatever they want to do, buy whoever they want to buy. That's not right. And the women from southeast, they have been saying this thing, and we are seeing it. They need to take their armies and even caution them.
Okay.
Caution them for what they do. You escorting money.
Thank you.
Doing people life miserable over there. It's not right. The security apparatus supposed to do what they tell them to do, not to escorting money from motorists and from people. Thank you, Niger Watch. I remain blessed.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, sir. Okay, Madam Origin, are you there, ma'am? Good evening to you. Please talk to us.
Yes,
thank you, ma'am.
Mr. Niger Watch, I agree to everyone. Mommy Desperation, God bless you. My happy Sunday. How is your day going? Thank you for all you do. And for the ninjas, I say hello. Our panelists, you guys never. I'm proud of this platform. I am proud I found it when I found it. We are here to educate. I'm going to just do my monologue and thank everyone for this civil duty we do every day. Spending hours, donating our hours, just for the sake of common good, for good governance, for those people that have no voice, that cannot speak for themselves. That is what our panelists come here every day, every single day, speaking on behalf of the voiceless. Sorry.
Okay, we lost you there. I don't know what happened. Okay, I'd like us to move on. Thank you very much, everyone. I appreciate every one of you. Let me start with my people right there on the. Oh, Madam Origin, you're calling back. Madam Origin, what happened?
Oh, Mr. Niger was sorry, I got caught up somewhere. Where did you stop hearing from me? Anyway, let me just sing my Sunday song, and that is, I'm excited. I'm happy to belong to this platform, our lounge, the People's Parliament, the People's Lounge, where we come to vent, and we'll continue to do what we are doing: educate, educate, educate. We are here to see how we can wash off all the dirty water they put on us when we drank, the lies of our elders. They rely their lives, and they think that it is, as usual. It's over for them. It's over for the likes of, Oshiomhole. It's over for him. It's over. Forget the fact that he is from a dope, he will be claiming supremacy. It's over. Is that thing, if the women in a don't know shape for the head, me and them go put one leg for one trouser. Every woman is outraged.
Mr. Niger, what you men don't understand. You have no clue, you have no idea. It is what it is, the kind of pain the likes of Oshiomhole inflict humanity. The satanists. Oshiomhole is a pure satanist. He is doing the work of his father. He knows, if only he knows the kind of pain a woman goes through. What we've been going through all our lives. Oshiomhole. You are a representation of the pain of Nigerians. You guys inflict pain on us without caring how we feel. Rapists, evil men. Oshiomhole, you and your likes have raped Nigeria. The women that know what rape means know what you're doing to Nigerians. And you don't care. You don't care. You don't care. That woman is going to cry. The pain you have inflicted on her, we women, we know it, we feel it. I have nothing to tell you, Oshiomhole. I have just one word to tell every woman in Edo. Please do something. Do something and wipe away the tears of the barren. It is unfortunate that this is what we have to go through every day. Our children, Oshiomhole, you and your satanist group have rendered that country bare. You have left it as a carcass, and you're like vultures are eating. Don't care. Even as Nigeria is smelling, you don't care. Oshiomhole, you don't care. Look at what you brought to Edo State. Look at the man. And people are joining you to defend. Why won't you, when people eat on the food of the king, that stinking food, they forget, I think they donate their brain before they begin to eat that food and kiss the ring. They don't care. And I come to talk to Mr. What is his name? He said Chief Robert Clark. You see, when they come with this, their word salad mixed with cabbage, then they bring cabbage and they bring carnage and they add to it. People think it is salad, they are chewing and their teeth are breaking and our teeth are set on edge. He had this Robocan. Thank God you have given us the definition of your generation. You said you're a wasted, crooked generation. You are supporting Kere Okot. What is that woman's name? The woman dies. Deprived Imo people their right of voting. That ripped them naked and gave them a man that promised to pump them and is pumping them. That is what Mr. Clark is endorsing and giving to the rest of the Nigerians. God, please come. And I speak to everyone I come here for. They feel they're proud. The poor youth of Nigeria that is going to change this quagmire. You think you're going to get it? That's why when you people talk about voting, I cry for everyone that's going to vote. Because Oshiomhole is still there. They still have their bullion.
Thank you.
It's arrested there. Okay,
thank you, ma. Thank you very much, man. Good night. Thank you. Okay, my wonderful panelists, thank you very much for your patience. Appreciate every one of you. Let's also hear from the people on the panel. You know, some people already accusing one or two persons. You are biased, you are not biased, you are biased. Any angle you try to look at it, what Oshiomhole did is wrong. Even though we know that the governor's wife called for this, but you can do something else apart from, you know, going this extent to call somebody barren. It's not good. Please don't justify that. It's not good. Well, let me call on Mama Oshiomhole. Mama Oshiomhole, thank you very much for joining us. Thanks for your long wait. Good evening to you, ma. Please, I'd like you to talk to us.
Yeah, good afternoon from here, and good evening at your end, and good morning at other ends. Greetings to our mommy diaspora. And beloved Elvis, are you back for your vacation now?
Yes, man. Yes, I've returned back. Yes, thank you.
So make you send me the number when they say make you send me and make you make room, make we talk.
Okay, okay, man. Thank
It's very important because I need to, if I must join my children to get back their country, there are a lot of things to be doing behind the scene without seeing them off here. So most of those phone numbers, and when I ask to speak to you, it's just because there's something we need to talk, and so that can help me to start working behind the scene to address issues. So having said that, I hope you buy bread for us, because when they travel now, Papa did do yo now bread and sardine. Now my Papa they buy. So guys, if you're you bring for vacation for me. All right. On a lighter note, that is that. I'm coming to the issue of Adam Oshiomhole and Mrs. Obaseki. First of all, Mrs. Obaseki, there is nowhere in Nigeria Constitution that require marriage as one of the requirements for any person to contest election. So for you talking to that candidate that he has no wife, that is uncalled for. And that is also you deviating from the issue. If you people must go out there to tell my children to vote for you, or Nigeria people to vote for you, or Edo people to vote for you, focus on issue. So now you say that and they give back to you. So if they must apologize to one another, you also need to apologize to that candidate. Then Oshiomhole is so sad. It's really so sad that you have to open your mouth and say things that can make a woman who has desire to have a child and did not have to think of even by herself. And that is what you have put out there. And it does not make sense. So I want to call up on Edo women to call this man to order, and you know what to do best. And Edo people, you have seen the person of Oshiomhole. If you look at most of the things he's saying or he has said in the past, it just indicates somebody who lacks character, somebody who is dishonest, and somebody that cannot present a candidate for you people to choose. Because if he dance and follow Obaseki and gave you Obaseki through APC and dismarket the pastor, then at the end of the day, when he now fall out against Obaseki, and he was now producing the pastor for you people to vote for, then you should know that this person is dishonest, he lacks character, and it is not somebody that should present a candidate for you people to vote for. Having said that, we have a serious issue in Edo State. Tinubu has told you people he would deliver Edo State to APC. And that is the agenda, and that is what Obaseki is working day and night for. If you allow that statement of Tinubu to deliver Edo State to APC to come to pass, now your fault and now your problem be that. Because APC, they are on a mission to make sure they make the 36 states of Nigeria APC state in preparation for 2027. The 2027 that I'm not sure if it is going to come or not. Because the Fulani Jihadi, right now, they have said they are going to take over and create their own state by December, and they are prepared. They have their people from Niger already in Nigeria, over 100,000, with where with the kind of ammunition that I don't think our soldiers currently have. So we are already in a war, whether we like it or not. So we have to wake up. This division they are sowing in our midst every time with religion and tribe. It is time for us to say no to that. And I want to also thank my children, because it shows to me with some of the things I see them talk on space that they are waking up, they are hearing us. They are ready to do the things that my generation and my father's generation did not do when all these things that has put us where we are today is. So thank you so much, children, for waking up. But there's one thing I want to beg you people. If you pick a broomstick and use it to sweep, you cannot sweep your house. If you burn it, you can easily break it. But if you carry a bunch of broom and sweep, you will sweep your house thoroughly. And if you try to break it, it cannot be broken. What does that mean? For us to win this battle, there is need for us to unify in all sides. And like I have told myself, people following Showore, they are my children. People following Obi, they are my children. People that choose to follow PDP and APC, they are my children. So my duty here is to use my voice to continue to talk to the one in APC and PDP to let them know that you are on a wrong track. I may not be able to rescue all of them, but at least I will be able to rescue a lot of them to join this other camp so that we can work together and see how we can take back this country. And there are two approaches currently. Those who are following Showore, they want to do it through protest and revolution. And those who are following Nobi, they want to patiently wait for 2027 to come, and they will do it through election. So if we must do it through any of this, because like I know, one road not enter market. So any of this will give us what we are looking for. But for us, if we are going to do 2027, it is only when good people have refused to enter into the political atmosphere, that is what has brought us here we are. So for us to do it and get it right, I am appealing to my children home and abroad that wake up, dust your shoe, and be ready to enter into politics. Because my goal and desire is for us to be able to take back our country and begin to build a new Nigeria. We need to capture from councillor to presidency. It is possible, it is doable, but you people have to begin to come out now. Talk to somebody if you not like politics. Talk to the person, talk to the other one when you like politics. But make sure they are the people that have character. They are honest, they are truthful, they have the heart of people in mind, humanity. Not the people when want to enter into power and begin to behave like this one. Because whoever we elect into that presidency, he need people in the House of Rep, House of Senate to be able to work with. So we must retire the people in the House of Rep, in the House of Senate, by bringing in good people that will join whoever that enter into presidency. We will do this across board to the local government, to the state governor, to the House of Assembly, so that we can be able to capture our country and begin to refocus ourselves and achieve our desire as a people. Thank you, and God bless. I rest for now.
All right, Mama Esho, thank you very much, man. Thanks for your submission. God bless you. I heard you earlier on saying that we need to talk behind closed door how we can rescue Nigeria. To be honest, for me, I don't want to be part of any kind of discussion closed door to rescue.
No. That is not what I'm calling you for. It's me and you.
Okay, better. If it's for you and I, fine.
You have a workload here already. You are not involved in what we are doing.
Okay,
but
fine.
I'm talking, it's me and you.
Okay, ma, that's fine. I just wanted to clarify that. LET how to rescue Nigeria. Now, yeah, they talk him.
No, you not here. Me and my other children are behind, but there's one now. Me and you need to talk.
Okay, then. No wahala, mama.
All right, yeah.
Thank you, ma. Thank you. Okay, thank you very much, my people. I appreciate every one of you. Peggy Modi, thank you very much, ma, for the super chat. I'm very, very, very grateful. In fact, you know, today is 1st of September. Now, when they bless me for this 1st of September, I want to say I'm grateful, Jeko obedient, Peggy Modi, and God bless you now. My pocket never ever run dry. Okay, let's come to the next person, which is Mr. Jonathan. Mr. Jonathan, thank you very much, sir, for joining us today, Sunday. Good evening to you. Please talk to us.
Mr. Elvis, thank you very much. I greet you once again. Happy Sunday, happy new month.
Thank you so much.
God bless you for the good work you are doing. You will reap the labor, the fruit of your labor in Jesus' name.
Amen. Amen.
I greet those on the comment section. Mommy Diaspora, I greet you, man. God bless you abundantly. And those on the comment section, those that are listening, I greet everyone. Welcome. You see, you said it all with respect to Oshiomhole. I wanted to ask you a question when you are doing your presentation, but I just felt that you should flow. But the question is, when you showed the Oshiomhole video, you know, the time when Oshiomhole was talking about if you are a widow, go and buy. I'm not sure. Was it before Obaseki came to power first time or after? Oshiomhole was still the governor when he made that statement. Mr. Elvis?
Yes, he was the governor at that time, yes.
He was, okay, now. Yes. I just want to clarify that so that I will not...
Yes, he was the governor. He was a city governor.
Sitting governor. So I just want to clarify, be sure, so that I won't fall into error. If Oshiomhole made that statement while he was still the governor, in fact, see, somebody said today that all Nigerians are corrupt. I won't take that, though. I don't know about that. But I know one thing, that majority of Nigerians are corrupt. If somebody says that most Nigerians are, all Nigerians are wicked, I don't know about that, and I won't take that. But I do know that majority are wicked. The fact that a man made that statement and is still in a position to come and impose somebody on the people of the state, that statement alone should have been haunting him up till now. That statement should have been his political demise. The day he made that statement will have been the end, but the people still rally around him. It shows the state of mind of people. Simply put, the wickedness of people. For a man to make that statement, a politician, in a normal society, where people are not just intentionally wicked, where people just don't have character, that person will no longer, he will not even, first of all, he's not eligible to contest again at that time. He will not even have the audacity to be supporting any candidate. Because you said it again in your presentation. This Tinubu, come 2027, people will still be rallying around him or behind him. He will still come and he will, maybe before then, close to 2027, he will do one or two things. And people will say that is it. It is because people are just corrupt and people are just wicked. Not all Nigerians, but majority though. Majority are wicked. Majority have no character. And the other thing I will say on this one is that, see, the choice or the decision not to have a child is also optional. It's optional. Couples can sit down together and decide not to have. They can decide to have one. They can decide not to have at all. They can decide to have 5. They can decide to have 10. Until I will see where Obaseki and his wife will come out and say to the contrary, are you with them? Do you live with them? Do you know any other thing more than they do? Couples can it's also optional, first of all. But going into the gutter to come and this because of politics, going that low, going right inside the gutter, deep into the abyss, describing that people, that the family does not have a child because you want to have you want to gain some political advantage. That is gutter fight. And I'm sorry to say, that is also stupid. It's also stupid. You've said it all with respect to that. But it's important to bring this out. And when it's so fortunate that the video before you started talking about Obaseki, the elder statesman, the elder state legal luminary, as at least in the Nigerian legal palace, Barrister Clark, when he said every Nigeria is corrupt, that was where I draw that line from. And when he said that, I said, well, I don't know that. I don't believe that all Nigerians are. No, but majority are. But the other thing is said, because I went back as you advised or you suggested to go and listen to the interview all through. I did. See, in what happened in 2023, we have allowed it, and now they are taking it to the next level. You remember the Abuja, whether Abuja is a state or not, the three-letter word, and the judiciary went away with it. They shoveled it down the throat of Nigerians, and so it stands today. Because, and they ask him the question, does Mr. Tinubu has the power to swear in the CJN? Mr. Clark did not come clean there. He didn't come clean. No. The elder statesman did not come clean. And he knows it himself. Perhaps, maybe if you see constitutional lawyers that can come and clarify this, it is so important to get a constitutional lawyer to clarify this. Because the Constitution said that the president shall appoint subject to the confirmation of the Senate. That's what the Constitution said. Subject to the so I even went back to now go and read the United States Constitution. The appointment and the nomination of the Supreme Court justices, subject to the confirmation of the United States Senate. If that is not the case, when Barack Obama nominated the current Attorney General about 10 months to the end of his tenure, the Republican refused to confirm the man. They frustrated Obama. Yes. They frustrated him, and the president had no choice. Obama wasted that opportunity to appoint his second Supreme Court justice. It did not happen. Obama did not just go ahead and swear in his nominee, because the Senate still have to play their role. It is the same line in the United States Constitution, subject to the, and in Nigeria, see, and then I went further. I got to go and see the language that the Nigerian Constitution used for the appointment of ministers, subject to the confirmation of Senate. Or did Mr. Tinubu just went ahead and sworn in the ministers without the confirmation of the Senate? What is the difference? I'm talking of Section 231 of the Nigerian Constitution. Section 231 talks about the appointment of the Chief Justice of Nigeria. And Section 147 of the Nigerian Constitution talked about the appointment of ministers. Please, you can put it on the screen. It says the president shall appoint subject to the confirmation of the Senate. we see these people are so brazen. So brazen. But again, as a Nigerian, and I can read and I can reason logically. I'm not stupid. Maybe a constitutional lawyer will help us out here. This is so important. These people are decimating that constitution. That constitution is a garbage. Why did Mr. Tinubu rushed from France to come and sworn in this woman? Is there anything wrong? I think it's a legitimate question. To come and sworn in this woman. Akpabio standing there, why knowing that he has his own role as a Senate president has been relegated. I don't understand. Please, we need a constitution. We need a lawyer here to help us out. Maybe we are just laymen here. We don't know. Maybe I am on this legal matter. But it's the same thing as 2023, that section about whether Abuja is a state, the way they rubbish the constitution. We are seeing another one now in broad daylight. And you see the legal luminary, Mr. Clark, the man just kind of dance around it and say he didn't see any legality or illegality around it. But the constitution is clear though. It's clear. The president shall appoint subject to the confirmation of the Senate. The Senate has not confirmed. The president sworn in. The person has to go to the Senate first of all. What is the problem? Why did Mr. Tinubu rush from France down just for one single reason to come and sworn in this new CJN? Nigeria is in a, you see, when they say the constitution that we have is complete, I don't know how they are operating it. On this very matter, on this one, we need help. Nigerians need help, and I hope the Nigerian media, and immediately they will take this up. They will bring some constitutional lawyers to come and interpret this for us. Please, we need this. We need this clarity. Otherwise, these people they are just operating on their own. They are not following even the constitution. As messy as the constitution, the current constitution is, they are not even following it. They just rubbish the constitution. Because it is simple English. The interpretation is not, I don't see anything legal there. Or less subject. When they say something is subject to something, maybe it's another meaning. Maybe somebody will have to help us today. Maybe somebody on the panel. Maybe somebody listening. Maybe a caller. We come and tell you when they say that you will do this subject to this. Which one will come first? And now Mr. Tinubu went ahead. This is a serious matter. And sworn in the CJN without the confirmation. And it has never happened since 1999. This is the first time that is happening. I stand to be corrected if there is anything contrary. I'm ready to, I want to hear it. This is a serious matter, Mr. Elvis. I will leave it at that for now, and then we'll take it on the next segment. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. I appreciate it.
Mr. Jonathan, thank you, sir. Thank you very much for that submission. I appreciate you too. Okay, let's hear from the next person. It's supposed to be Mr. Joe. Since you don't decide not to answer person, you are backstage there. Mr. Ike, Jude, thanks for joining us, sir. Good evening to you. Please, I'd like to talk to us.
Hey, my brother. Happy Sunday. Happy New Month. The way we greet in Nigeria. It's nice being here again. I heard what Mr. Jonathan said. You see, it is not, that's the Nigeria that we'll find ourselves when you swear in somebody in acting position. So after confirmation, what are you going to do? Are you going to swear him in again? You know, that tells you how far this government has placed themselves above that important book called the Constitution. You know, so if you now finish this one, what if, although it is difficult for this Senate that we have to do anything against what the president has said, but at least let them even pretend that they are following the books. They are not ready. They are not ready to do it. We will not see the end of. Nobody knows where this government is going to. The way they do things, they don't care about any of us. If you watched what Wike said yesterday, that will tell you they are thinking about what they think Nigeria is. Even if it is a company that you have yourself, a sole proprietorship, you don't talk down on your workers this way. Wike came out to say that he will put fire. He will put fire in your state if you go against him. That governance will end. You will be solving political crisis. You will not be governing again. So that means they have the capacity. They have the capacity to cause political crisis wherever they want it. And then we are still waiting, looking for where our problem is coming from. So for what Adam Oshiomhole said, though, that's characteristics of the APC government. I told you the other time, I said they excel where there is crisis. Maybe you're not listening to Nigerian news. Every political party is under crisis. So even ABGA, even the ABGA in Anambra State, that has only one state, they are also in crisis, leadership crisis. LP, we have already seen it now. So they are ready. If you raise your head, you saw when there was a rumor that Fubara want to join APP, one party like that. They bombed the place. They bombed their secretariat. And it's not been long they finished their meeting, the executive of that party, and they bombed that place. So sometimes when we scream this thing, we are screaming because we don't know where the country is going to. When it happens, even as it is now, wherever you are in the world, you are affected. You are affected. If you are not affected directly, you are affected indirectly. You are affected indirectly. So, we don't know what to say. Some people say, oh, talk will not solve this problem. It is from talk that will mobilize action. If we don't talk and we keep quiet, I don't know how that consciousness will come in the minds of people. The unfortunate thing is majority of Nigerians that are on the internet are living outside Nigeria. That's the biggest problem. Majority of Nigerians that are online are outside Nigeria. Now, this is happening now. Talk about when the telecommunication companies say they will start rationing. They will start rationing services. They will start because they can't power all their base stations around Nigeria because of energy problem. That's even going to be worse because if the people that are oppressed don't even have the information about where the oppressor is going, that is the end of it. That is the end of it. No communication, no way. So we talk, we act, we join groups, pressure groups, because alone we can't do it. Only this platform will not do it. But this platform is a strong one. If we join other platforms also that are talking about the same thing we are saying, we can shake it down. When a government has no fear of the people, again, that means that country is gone. Because everything you are doing here, when government want to do something and people protest and so on, they will retract. They will say, "Oh, we don't want to incur the wrath of the people." But when a government does not have any atom of fear of the people they are governing, that country is gone. That country is gone. If in Nigeria they said the most senior person in the Judicial Council will be the acting CJN, I want to tell you, if Kekereku is not from Lagos or from the side that is on Tinubu's side, would they have sworn in that woman, or would they have picked her? Remember, there was a time Mary Odile was the most senior person, but they find a way to take her out, and they didn't appoint her the CJN. So it is getting to the extreme that some people have said, okay, we don't want to talk again, and we don't know what they are doing inside. And when it comes out, it will affect everybody in the country. The whole country will boil. The whole country will boil. And that's why I am begging the Edo people. I'm begging the Edo people. Don't give them more ground. If somebody is always talking, we'll capture this state, we'll capture Ganduje. Ganduje said they will come to capture the remaining states in the southeast. How can somebody be talking about capture in a democratic environment? Capture. Are we fighting? Are we in war? It's only in war that you say you capture this particular place. You go, your army will go, they will capture another area. But that's the language APC is telling us. We'll capture this, we'll capture that. And that's what they want to do in Edo State. Edo people, please, if you don't give them 100 votes, they won't have another 0 to add to make it 1,000. If you don't give them 100, they won't have another 0 to add. It will be difficult for somebody to add 3 zeros to 1. But it's easy to add 1 0 to 100, and it will become 1,000. With all of these things they are saying, and the other day the chairman came and told us that they have 25,000 voters in a place where Isokwebolo was going to, that he had to use canoe, use bike, use this and that. That's where they will start from. I will tell you, they will bring that. They will tell you that 23,000 voted for APC and 2,000 voted for the other parties. That's how they did in Imo State. That made people put Odema the governor today. Because they came and Supreme Court was counting votes for people of Imo State and made it in such a way that it was only APC that had those votes. All others had 0-0 everywhere. So we are not really operating a democracy. We're not operating a democracy. We have to keep talking. We have to keep contributing. We have to keep joining those that have like interests, that have the same objective with us. Because we can actually put this government under pressure from outside. The kind of protest we had the last time, nobody has seen it happen like that in the North. But the North are just realizing that they've always been lied to, that their problem, we are from the other side. But they have seen that their brothers again and again have governed the country, but there is nothing to show for it. Thank you, my brother. Happy Sunday.
Ogaju, thank you very much, sir, for coming in today. At least you can't join us today, put your voice to this. It's been like you discuss for a while now, not be small. Thank you, sir. All right. Let me call on the next person to speak to us. Mr. Joe, you're on the backstage. I don't see your face. You're not on your camera. Everybody knows I don't call you reach 1 million times since. You are just there. So if you tell I don't see your face, I can't bring you here. Eh? Okay, I don't see you now. You can off your camera now. But me, they call you since now, guy. Why you not answer me?
Sorry, I was on another phone. Sorry.
Okay, good evening to you, sir. Please, you have this. Talk to us. 8 minutes.
Good evening, everyone. My good people of Edo State, my good people of Nigeria. Nice seeing you guys again. Number one, I will start from Oshiomhole because I think that is the most hit issue now on ground. Because Betsy is an Edo woman and is a first lady of Edo State. Is a mother of all those, no matter whatever is on ground, political differences. Is a mother of Edo State presently because she's the first lady. No matter what that woman said, Obaseki is 1000% wrong for saying that to Betty, because there's so many ways you can answer her without going to childbearing. Even when he say Babalo does not have a wife. Moreover, I watched that video 1 million times. It did not mention name. Olumide Akpata too is not a front runner, he's a back runner. So does he have a wife? He divorced not quite long. So he was not talking to one person. He didn't mention Okpebolo. He didn't specify Okpebolo. So for Oshiomhole to go, that means Oshiomhole. That's why I keep saying it. Oshiomhole will run mad. I keep saying it. Let's it will run mad at the end of the whole because the other dementia is coming to him. Because for a former governor to go to public and say such a word, I don't know.
That watch is it anyway, but this guy supposed not to talk to Oshiomhole like that. Wrong man. It's an insult. If there is law here, he should not talk that way.
Wait, sorry.
I just expressed my own.
Hold on, sir. I missed that. Wait till talk.
I said Oshiomhole will have dementia. We already know he started having dementia.
No. You can't use that. You can't use a word like that. Do you have a proof that you have dementia?
For a former governor to go to public and say such a word?
No, you cannot use. Please take that back. You cannot use that kind of word.
Okay, I take it back. That's fine. But Oshiomhole is 1000% wrong. Let us not hide anything, because if our private problem and our private life, Oshiomhole came to anybody, even our family member, attack us, we are going through that experience. If you have never gone through that experience before, or maybe you have no relation that go through that experience before, it's a suicide mission. Let's be honest. For someone to come and tell you you are childless, you see, I don't know. It's just that word is too much. It's too much for Oshiomhole to say. Let's be honest. We have to say the truth, no matter how difficult it is, no matter what political differences we have. Where the truth need to come, we need to say the truth. I condemn it totally. Not by saying the woman said, the woman said. What the woman said, the foreigner does not make it white public. Is that what she said? Okay, he didn't mention name when he says so. He didn't say Okpebolo. He didn't say Akpata. I believe if you are contesting, everybody is a front runner. Nobody is a back runner. Everybody is a front runner. So our word is defendable. Our word is defendable. But Oshiomhole come and publicly and say so. I analyze it. Some people are saying you should condemn it. No, I don't know. If you have a mother, if you have a sister, if you have an auntie, this is a condemnable. You have to condemn this word, because anybody can go through this terrible thing in life. Anybody can go through. Even both man and woman can go through it. So we should say, I believe Edo women have to rise, because Betty is an Edo woman. They have to rise and fight against it. It's not a word you joke with. That apart, I think Tinubu is already making an arrangement for 2027. That's what I feel. He's already making an arrangement. How, whether by coup, by whatever, to just make 8 years complete, because that is why I keep appointing. He's talking about election already. That's why I say this present government have nothing to offer in Nigeria. They're already planning for 2027 election. He said that either he lose, he went through, because it's very easy for them to say go to court. So it's manufacturing a product everywhere to say, okay, if you go to court, I will still succeed. Because I already know people in short, the way he got bulk of vote for is not half of the North already against him now. So he have to find other means to make sure by crook, by anyhow, he go into he come back for that 4 years. So I'm not surprised of appointing that woman without due process. So you already look for a means. That's why they keep saying the Okacho state. God went 2027, he's already a APC state. Whether he win, doesn't win, they'll say that they winner. So that's their plan. But by the grace of God, it will not capture those states. I don't mind either Akpata or I swear Godalo my man win. I don't mind. But APC must not win Edo State. That's what we're after. We don't mind whether Labour PDP win, but APC name as a party must not win Edo State. That's what we're after. Because coming to Edo State is to destroy. Because I don't see anything. I don't see anything can offer Edo State, APC. That gang of APC. They have nothing to offer Edo State. Oshiomhole, he just want APC to come because he's seeking for Senate president. That you see, they are personal interest. He want to go for Senate president, he wants support. So he look for every way for me to say he get, because if your state become APC, easier for him as well to become Senate president. That's what he's fighting for. It's not, even Modern State does not even, somebody is not fighting for anybody, fighting for your interest. So that you want to become Senate president, that is interest. Because I don't see what is someone looking for. You are a city senator. You want governor those states for 8 years. What are the seriousness for that serious campaign? What is it for? You are not the only former governor in those states. We have so many former governors in those states. They are under party as well. Also, boy is APC. You're still in PDP. So have you seen them come out to start making noise everywhere? Are you only former governor? We have so many former governors in those states. Why are you all different? Why is Oshiomhole all different? Because in 2027, that's his plan. He wants to go for Senate president. So if you can see, he's not fighting for anybody's interest. He's fighting for your personal interest. We all know that's their plan. So that is it. I keep saying that 2027 is either election hold, it doesn't hold, because already APC already they are making every angle where they can go in again. That's what they are. Even the issue of Chief Justice. That's why people find a way to just say bring your person in, so that even when the election have issues, they go to court, it's safe.
All right.
So that's my point tonight. Thank you, Elvis, for giving me the time.
Thank you, Mr. Joe. Thank you very much, sir, for your submission. Let me move on to the next person. Guys, I noticed when I not press the like, or many of you not hit that like. I don't know how you want our voices to go far. Please do your part by pressing on that like button, the thumbs up. Press them. Thank you. Okay, I would like to hear from Midwest people. Oga Midwest people, thank you very much, sir, for your time with us. Good evening to you. Please close.
Thank you, sir. I greet the house. I greet everybody.
Thank you.
I greet listeners and viewers across the globe. Please, if you have not subscribed, kindly subscribe to this channel and also give your thumbs up. We need it as we are promoting peace, unity, and how our country will get better. So support us as well. The thing is this, my brother. You see, politics sometimes, people are looking for a way to demonize one another and demarcate one another in one way or the other. It's very unfortunate for my Edo people coming here to come and be singing.
Your network is failing. We can't hear you.
You are not hearing me. I pass. You didn't hear me now.
Now you are back again. Go ahead.
Okay. Sorry, I said I passed one turn there because I did for Simon too. I want to talk. 4 years ago, there was a revolution in Edo State. That revolution, I bring Obaseki. Edo people say they're not Oshiomhole. This kind of way they being a lie. Not even an election. It was a revolution, and the music was composed. I was shot to go marry woman wrong, not born for her, but Edo women not rise up. You can see hypocrisy of our people who are calling upon her. You think Edo women are stupid? They compose the music. Why Oshiomhole not hang himself? Why did they mock her? That woman will not born for her. Where carry go, where go? They know it's a testing for Oshiomhole head. He not endure. This is politics. It doesn't mean anything. Anything where you hear, you take her. You go campaign your own. I rest my own case there. However, it's very unfortunate that they need children they don't see. Nobody will be happy for that kind of something. But if he come be like say the monkey, if they come out on politics line, just take it. That's what politics be. Oshiomhole He don't suffer humiliation. In line with this one, he lost his wife, he married another wife, that one come on live her. And he not born for her. They use, even people who use that they sing against Oshiomhole today, or Obaseki put pepper for all their eyes. Dan Obi was the one who composed that music. Wait till I put her today. You can see wicked people, how they behave. No matter what you do for them, they can never in their life reward you. They will see you as their enemy. All the dope people. Make una not let them they deceive una. Akpakomiza is the man that we have tested. Either APC win a door or Labour win it. Aswen is 100% no. I will tell you one reason. As we speak today, Nigeria has been threatened. Those people where they back people some years ago, as they do them, people they cry up and down for those states. Akpakomiza rise up. He gave money, he donated vehicle, he mobilized his people when he was not even the governor, and created a Tanakba, and they were useful. And even this channel, we praise them. It was the one who motivated them. The governor where we use revolution, they bring, and now swing Odaro. What did they do for their people? Is that the kind of people you will elect when you see a tsunami coming? And those people, we are wise enough. Don't let people use APC, PDP, Labour to deceive you. APC, PDP, and all are made up of Nigerians. Obaseki came first year APC, second year PDP. Even the head, Peter Obi, will be the leader of opposition for Labour Party. It was once in one party. So now so the game be. But however, we know they follow Peter Obi because he's there for Labour. Now who he be? That many people follow him. So for Edo State, if you say now your party, now you want to come win their heart, you are just joking. Who you be that go examine her? Akpakomiza in APC, he must use a party to come out. If people wait tell us say, my brother, go and contest. We will support you to be our Senate. We have seen you. They are not stupid. Esan land is made up of highly intellectual people. So you can't just say because he lack inability to express himself, not lacking it, but having it as a challenge. So many years ago, when we not able to know our history, that name Akpakomiza rescued Benin from a total destruction. If people, now because they know they get people, they educate people, what Benin has suffered. That is where that name came from. And the same Oba who was ruling Benin then is Oba, the same Ewari, the first. Let people go and ask questions. What happened there? Oba Ewari, Benin people, and why how Akpakomiza was it? And he was also from a salad. When Benin want to fall, when more than 80% of our people were murdered, Obaseki name appeared. That is an history. I don't want to talk to that one because it's something that is so wrong. But it's very unfortunate that the Godwin we elected is acted almost similar manner. They were acquiring our people. You went and collect money. You want to get federal power to reload the artifact, and you promised 20% of Edo land. So the same people, why should Edo people vote for such a wicked and devilish people like that? Don't let them deceive you with their English. They are so wicked with the English. They don't have human feelings. They don't mean well for their people. All they want is their pocket and profit. Edo people are wise enough. APC must surely win Edo. It has nothing to do with Tinubu. If APC not win, Labour win, we rest at there. Aswen is 100 capital no. It doesn't know you. It doesn't have human feeling. They never mean well for our people. All they want is profit. I am not lying. Those who are campaigning for Aswen, do you know what they normally say? They know how to speak English because they have nothing to say. I don't understand. English is not our mother tongue. Anybody that doesn't follow their mother tongue means they are already out of track, and they need to retrace it. Oibo we call it. They say the English people say mother's tongue. You must hear them. Why must our people come out when we have more than 200 assault? They'll say they will make it lost. I don't know what is going on. If Aswan can speak English, it's good for you should go and contest in United Kingdom. If English is what they need to lead people, let go for a position in United Nations. It will be better. Not for you coming to know people you have no connection with, having spent 16 years with them. You don't even know what they need, the pain that they have been passing through. Let them record one thing as well I've done for 16 years to say this guy is good. They have the money, they have the power, they have the chances, and they never offer anything. And though we did revolution 4 years ago, when I see what happened, people are now saying this woman, she's having pain. This same woman was sitting with a man who went and demolished more than 200 houses. We see of all, and people were taking their life, suicide. If she could not stop her husband, and they are saying she has pain, do you know the pain when people don't pass through? They have endured enough. Don't let Obaseki to continue. PDP have no space in Edo. Akpakomiza will liberate Benin again. I believe something strong is about to happen to Nigeria. And if it happens, you miss the man that follow you. We will remember a daughter or who will not be Sige or Jojan Edo. A lawyer actually again, the greatest Oba who has ever ruled Benin. Akpakomiza, they get to talk with Rewa Okyojana de Benima. After that period have passed, it means if he's here, he would have liberated us. Everything has spiritual meaning. That land has been existing for more than 500 years, enjoying the autonomous as Benin as an empire, made up of many kingdoms, who can still testify today. And people are so jealous, they will carry camera, go and meet somebody. Benin don't rule them. They'll tell you, say, Benin, why you bear this name? Instigating them against us. I also want to, I just rest my own case there. Nigeria, you know, you played that video just now. Where the other day, where they say our brother and I made that girl go to do that thing. That thing is lie. That our brother made that video the same week where they announced that Peter will be loose. There were a group of Igbo people who went to China, one of these their channel, and been insulting the whole entire Benin, and they were including the Oba to it. Without hiding their faces, Igbo know it. And many of these IPOB boys, elders can no longer talk to them. In a society where elders doesn't have voice, children will do whatever they like. And they were insulting her because Peter will be loose. And as they were doing this thing, this guy made that video. As we condemn this video, please, if we want to settle this issue, my own feeling is that let everybody start observing the impact of this using mouth to destroy other ethnic nationality is dangerous among us. And we should forget about allowing anybody to pin it. Benin person have done this, that's why it goes like this. We shouldn't tolerate it. If we want to go to video, people we will not greet ourselves. We will not tolerate it go anymore. Right. They have been doing this thing for very long time. If we want to be honest, it is wrong. Let's condemn it all. And they should caution the IPOB to take their mouth from Benin issue.
Thank you.
It will help all of us. That is my own feeling. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I would like to quickly respond to you on that he did it when Peter Obi lost the election and all that. For me to believe that, I would like him to forward the link to the public so that the time and date when that particular video was done, so that the whole world can see. Okay. That is one. Then two,
I will try my best.
Then two, a proof, because if you were live and people were saying all these things to you, it's just like what you are saying right now. I can reference to it in the next 5 years and I'll play your voice. Yeah. You need to also prove that one. You know,
I'm not surprised. This man is man.
Please, I'm speaking, please. No, not the cut with my line of thought. I don't like it. They talk for you silent. If me they talk, that everybody want talk. I don't just like it. Then three. When I was presenting,
you need the video.
Hold on, sir. When I was presenting it the other day, I said what happened before the other person, I'm not aware. But this particular video of the Edo person's own was done before Amaka's video. That was what I said. And the video came on Nigeria.
It's true. You are right.
Yeah,
you are right.
So, but what led to it, I'm not aware. That is what I said. I said, but this Edo person, if they talk before Amaka talk, and when they do, I don't know. So if that satanic Edo person don't want to be dragged, if Nami be go quickly post the link of that video to the public, make people see the date.
If he manipulate the date, people like us know how to use software, know the exact time that video was done. So don't worry about that.
Okay.
Yes, so that's what you need. If you have access to that person, tell him to do that. If not, then he has to continue. Then lastly, his speech, whatever people have said in the past that we are not aware, but he needs to be judged by his own submission. His submission was satanic, unacceptable, regardless of whatever, any angle we look at it. Nobody can accept that. That is why Amaka is already suffering for it now. And that satanic Edo person needs to also be penalized. What talk am I be?
Yeah, I agree with you. We all condemn it. But what I don't like, when they said Edo man make a video, that's why Igbo woman made this. It's becoming very let me put this thing before you, Niger Watch. You are busy, you stand for truth, you want things to work amicably among people. Your kind of person is scarce. That's just the truth. If for example, they themselves who send you those videos, friends or whosoever, if they want to be honest, and you go to TikTok, you see the insult against Benin, you can't believe your eyes. This thing is more than 10 years. Benin people say they throw them away. One person cannot come and reply them, and they will not say this is why Igbo behave like this.
No. I understand what you are saying, sir. The one that went viral is what people are capitalizing on now. Amaka's video went viral, and the satanic Edo person's video also went viral. So one is penalized and one is working freely, which is wrong.
No, see, if they want to arrest him, they are very free. I want this thing to stop. But if you want to stop, there must be truth. Not people trying to hide truth and said, oh, we are only the victim here. The truth of the matter is that if they want to arrest people, they will arrest more than thousands of Nigerians.
Anyway,
they will. So what I want to, one last word I would quickly like to put here. Please, Edo people are hospitality people. They are not a problem to Igbo. They are a lover to Igbo. They are a lover to Yoruba, and they are a lover to all Nigerians. I just rested there. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you. And I support you on that last statement. Thank you very much, everyone. I appreciate you all. I would like to hear from the next person. Somebody was trying to interrupt me earlier on. Please, what do you want to say now? Who is the person? I don't know. See, now the person not going to talk again. If I did talk, now that time they want to talk, and it's wrong. Let people finish their submission before you talk. Me or you, they talk. I ever feel everybody will say, Elvis, Mr. Elvis, Mr. Let me finish. Thank you. I'd like to call on the next person, which is Give Us a Mandate. Please talk to us. Good evening to you.
Good evening to you, Mr. Elvis. Hopefully you're having a good weekend and back to days.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm back home. Yeah.
You had a wonderful vacation. Even though it was a work vacation, for the love of the country, we appreciate you. Hopefully you guys had a wonderful time. Safe trip back home. Mommy Elvis is doing well. Son Elvis or daughter Elvis is doing well, and Mr. Elvis from here is doing well too. Mommy Diaspora, I greet you. Panelists, I greet you all. Comment section greetings to you all. Thank you for doing this. Please, people, like, share, subscribe, and take the next level by buying coffee for the host, Mr. Elvis. Thank you very much. Panelists, I greet you all. Well, based on the two last submissions, it just shows that PDP and APC have nothing to offer when it comes to a country called Nigeria. They are failures. They continue to fail. They will fail until eternity. Now, let me create this scenario for you. When APC did everything possible to get power from PDP, and when they could not ordinarily get power on a legitimate ground, they created insurgency. They created Boko Haram. So Boko Haram didn't just come up because Nigeria was a bad country or Nigeria was a polarized, maybe a country doomed. APC, allegedly with the support of the person that sits as the vice president of the country, created Boko Haram. They created banditry. Now, they made the country look insecure so that they can take power back from Jonathan. They can take power from Jonathan. And so they did all that. And look at the very first day they came into office up until today, nothing good has happened to the country. That shows that these APC people, they are not ordinary bandits. They are buyers. And it's so surprising to see people still support APC. You may say, why do you talk like this? How do you mean that APC created just insurgency? Hey, Google is your friend. Ask Google what Fayemi said about Goodluck Jonathan. Funny enough, a pastor in person of the vice president, Yemi Osinbajo, was part of those that created the insurgency. So as to take power from a sitting president, they created insurgency. Just going on X today, you now see bandits brandishing guns with sophisticated guns on the streets, in some places in the north. Now, bring it down. Somebody is now telling you that the APC of Tinubu and the APC of Apakomisa, they are different. Oga, how is that possible? You are saying that Nigeria Watch Media is different from Edo Nigeria Watch. I don't really get it. You're saying the Tinubu APC is different from the Apakomisa APC in Edo State. Oga, how is that possible? How is that possible? The last time I checked, Mr. Elvis Onyedebe told us here that Apakomisa, the Olodo of them all, the one that cannot use the bottle of the ash of the ash of a broken bottle to write his name, depend on federal might. Aswe, who is also a double failure, depend on the state might. But Olumide Akpata depend on the people. Why? Because Olumide Akpata is a man with empathy, compassion, and love. He said that Apakomisa has done differently for his people. What bill did he legislate in the House for the past year he's been there? What motion has he moved on the floor of the House? You now come to Aswe Budalo. Aswe Budalo is the chairman of Alaudao. Is the chairman, the person that oversees the economic team of this current government, including the team of Oshiomhole, because Oshiomhole told us that if not for Aswe and Obaseki, he will not succeed, even though he himself is a failure. Now, the question here is, then which choice are you left with, Edo people? You're only left with Olumide Akpata. Now, they are now telling you that education does not matter when it comes to governorship in Edo State, because why? They brought in Olodo that cannot speak English to his people, that cannot even communicate in his own dialect for 20 minutes. Mr. Elvis told us here, he said, go and get me a video where Apakomisa spoke in his mother's tongue for maybe 20 minutes in my own word. I think he said 5 minutes or thereabouts. And nobody, including Mr. Midwest people, have been able to bring a video here. And you want Edo people to support. So how do you tell your children when it happens and they ask you, Daddy, I want to be a governor. I want to be a governor. I want to run for governorship. Do I need basic education or not? It's so sad. And this is what I've been saying since last year, that these people, they have to criminalize the whole system so that they can govern the people. That is what they are doing. They have to make Edo people now look, permit me, Mr. Elvis. I don't need to be disrespectful, sir. They now have to make Edo to look like Olodo. You know, that's an insult, sir. One, from a person like Mr. Elvis Onyedigi, the man that runs this platform with brilliance of journalism experience. You now see Apakomisa to be his governor. Ah, man. Sad above it all. Edo State has one of the best primary university in Nigeria. Really there. I tell people there are three choices that come to going to university in Nigeria. The first choice, depending on what you want, is either Unilag, UI, or Uniben. And now somebody from that state where you have a premier university saying that Olodo it does not matter if Olodo can speak English, it does not matter if he has something to offer the people. All that matters is that he can speak his mother tongue. No problem. They are not against that. I mean, the country where you live, sir, is this how politics run in the country where you live? What kind of wickedness is this? So, Apakomisa, now all of a sudden, can govern the people. Please, if you can put yourself in me, please, if you can make your mind. Apakomisa, all of a sudden now, it does not matter that an Olodo had to be the governor of a state where even the Oba, please permit me with all due respect, the Oba of Benin, the man with different degree. Permit me, people. I don't mean to bring over. I'm not bringing over that. It's just to esteem the royal majesty. Such a person now have Olodo as a governor. Apakomisa, we ask you, do you want a mineral back? What kind of mineral? Is it Fanta, Coke, or Crush, or Lemon Bitter? What kind of mineral do you want that? Please allow me, sir. Please put yourself.
Please let him speak now.
I beg you, please. This is not child's play. Mr. General said something here the last time when they said the guy is cast. That was what Tinubu told them in Ogun State. What you don't do anything. The guy is cast. Now the guy is cast and they don't. You now want to rubbish it. You know what it means? When you have Uniben, what will you tell Alex? What will you tell Madam Rita? What will you tell Midwest people? What will you tell yourself? That Olodo is ruling as a governor? And all of a sudden it doesn't matter anymore? What kind of wickedness is this? No wonder people that surround him are touts, people that are ex-buyers, ex-looters, or because of what? They are only waiting to use him. He can decide to write any amount of check for anybody once we get to power. Nobody cares. I don't like, please open your eyes. In fact, it's a disgrace. What will you tell the upcoming generation? They'll say, our governor, let's go to the government house. Let's go for excursion in the government house.
All right. Thank you.
Man. And then you talk about asking failure in the economy, failure when it comes to the economy of Edo State. People, only media is the main man for the job. Please vote for him.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Give us a mother. Thanks for your submission. Thank you. Mr. Odua, you're the last person on the panel. Please talk to us. Anybody that join us now, I'm only going to give you 2 minutes. So, because we need to round up. Mr. Odua, you have the floor. Talk to us.
Thank you, Mr. Nigerians. Good evening. Good evening, everyone in the panel. Good evening, all the commenters, all the listeners, and all the viewers. Happy weekend. Happy Sunday to everybody. Thank you for the topic that Oshiomhole and Obaseki is Bruhaha. Well, for me, nobody should be mocking any other person that doesn't be a child. Because the truth is, it is only God or scientists who can even prove how child come in. But even scientists is not even up to, I call that prediction. Because it is only God that giveth a child. But one thing people will fail to understand, because men set up the policies that will enable some people not to give birth to a child. They will tell you one man one woman is what they now sign for their life. Or if you marry, you cannot divorce. Those things led to some policies that make people not to have child. In God's predictions, all blood are not made to give birth to a child. That is why those used to say, well, that is why you can see those who are mentally deranged can still have children, because whoever you hold a child is the one you will give birth for a child for. There are women who marry wrong husband, which their blood can never give birth to a child. And there are men who marry wrong wife, which their blood can never give birth to a child. But the moment they left that place and go to another man, the woman who have never gave birth, who are not able to pregnant for years, will pregnant automatic. And the man go to another woman, and he was unable to fertilize or whatever since. Automatic, the woman, another woman will be pregnant for him, because the blood that him or she was living with was not the right blood for them to have children. That is why I said sign the guest, because they could not able to tell people these things and say, this thing happened like this thing happened like this, and the science could not discover why. So, and these things cause what make many people not to have children, because they go because of whatever they believe. I see in this man, I see in this woman, but the blood might not be the same to produce children for each other. So the only source of those things is the woman go to another man, we have child. The man go to another woman, we have child. So nobody should mock people from the things that they have set up by themselves and say polygamy is no longer this. A woman cannot divorce or man cannot divorce. So let them all keep on living with it. Like my brother, Midwest, you said the mock Oshiomhole of going to another country. Is it not really a disgrace for your governor? Not that he was a governor, not that he married the woman before he became a governor. He's a governor of your state, and he now left your state, carry your money of your state to go and look for a woman in another country. That means he's telling you that there is no woman in your state that is capable or beautiful enough for him to marry with their own money, not with the money he has from his own business, from the money he has from those people. As a leader of your state, you must put your state first. That is why I always say, who want to govern a do, you want to do anything, you must put a do first before any other policy you want to have. Create that these people first. From here, you select your best. So let people understand that if you want to be a governor, if you have never married, now, if it is Calabar, you see in your state, but let it be from that your state. If it is Igbo, if it is Hausa, if it is Kafashan, if it is Ghana, if it is whatever, but it must come from that your state. So that is for marriage. Then for the Igbos and the Edos of Benin and Benin group of Benin sagas, Mr. Najawash, whatever these people said, I don't support them. But let nobody say that he had never heard that the Igbos are the one causing this brouhaha that they are facing today. When Nnamdi Kanu came out, so that the Simon Ekpa and also, do you know, remember when we are saying we are Yoruba, Oba is Yoruba, that is how they are going to do this, they are going to do that, they are going to make sure they give the position to the person, the son of Igodomigo, who is this, who is the king, who is that. They were giving us different insults. Was it not in that POB, Samuel Ekpa and Odd, were they not shouting it in their YouTube? That's why I don't wear we can't eat as nothing. No, nobody should say that he has not been hearing all this insult. Is in WhatsApp or different groups. They are even monkey face. They were able monkey face not join them. Plus one useless girl we are calling herself Uwasofa, and all those. Then plus one of our street daughter I gave from Orogun, who said it's Orogun, telling us that Orogun belongs to Ekwale. So all this thing is not hidden something. It's not hidden YouTube. The IPOB YouTube is there. The insult that we have been keeping is there. I said this thing that what this woman, this person did in Libya and the woman did in Italy. This is more than 10 years. So we did not count them to be some. It is not only those one. I am making in contact with different friends of them, different groups of Igbos. But I still know that there are still Igbos who will still tell you that they are Benin's people. That is why I always tell people that I said that a one woman can give birth to 5 children. They have different fathers, but they grow up in the same man house. It doesn't matter that because that man house is where they grow up from, that all of them have the same father. So the Igbo should let those who said we are not Igbo be. Those who said they are still Igbo, we the Benin, we still let them be. We did not force anybody to come and claim you are a Benin man. We did not force anybody to claim you are Igbo man. Now let Igbo not force anybody to say, no, you be a Mecca, you be a Chinedu, you are Igbo. A name you bear, whatever language you speak, did not make you. A blood you came from is what make you. Today we have people of Ghana which are known as Gan. They are Benin people. Ekiti people, they are Yoruba people. So the people of Benue, Igede people of Benue, they are Benin people, but they have different dialects and everything. It doesn't matter. The Ora, our sister who is claiming that because a language is not longer name of the of its origin is not evil to them. It's the Ora. They are not. They are Benin people. Everybody, whatever you find yourself, that is your blood is whom you are. It is not the name you bear now or the language you are speaking. So the Igbo should let those who claim to be Benin be and leave the Benin alone. With their different insults, the Igbo should caution their children that they should let us be. We did not find them trouble. The Biafra they said they are looking for. We are not the one who, we are not the Senate. We are not the president. We are not anything to say, don't have your Biafra. They stop leaving your land to come and drag our children and said you must make them Biafra. Even when this boy was talking, Unadi Kanu, he said Yoruba doesn't have voice. They don't have option to say they will not belong to them. Let them just have the Biafra first. The people that you said you want to have country with, you are saying they don't have voice to say they determine whatever they want to become in your land. If you even join them to become Biafra, is that option for person to say? And tomorrow you said these people could no longer join you because it is Benin that caused it. Then you people start insulting us. We don't force people. We are hospitality of our mind enable all this nonsense to be happening to us. It is because we are so hospitable to everybody. All this brouhaha that is happening, is there anyone they say it was Benin that started insulting these people? It was Benin that started insulting. The one the Yoruba, before the Yoruba could write history art, is it not the Yoruba that could no longer let us have peace? Before we now start bringing out the history of them. So all of them should let us be. The one that is saying they go to school, this whatever. What do they teach you in the school? Do they teach you how to build something in that your first degree or second degree? If the degree is what creates something, Nigeria will have been more than Dubai. So we don't want to hear whether the Oba have a degree. The degree that they give to our king, they didn't make any company. That degree, did he create a company for us? Did that degree that they create, they give the Godomigo, what do they call Oba Yabon? Did they tie the road from Ekpoma to Abuja? So let nobody deceive himself by another man language or the paper they give to him, they put ink. Thank you, Mr. Nadia Watch. Thank everybody.
All right, Mr. Oduwa, thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your submission. My people, everybody on the panel have given their submission. We're going to have our final submission now so we can round up. So this Sunday, I don't want to drag this, then we end up going to 5-6 hours again. But meanwhile, let's just go straight to Mama HO, which is available for final submission. 4 minutes, man.
All right, thank you so much for this opportunity. I want to speak to my children. We're already in war. So know that. And one of the weapons they are using to fight this war is hunger and insecurity. For us to rescue our country, we need to begin to unlearn and relearn, all of us, including myself. That is why I can boldly say those in APC and PDP, my children that are there, they are still my children. And those supporting Peter Obi, they are my children. And those supporting Chowore, they are my children. And I will say to Tinubu that even though I don't like you, based on what is already cooking on ground in Nigeria, in the north, the Fulani Jihad, they're already there with their weapons. Few days ago, they collected our military, Amon car, Abi? They collected it without gunshot. What happened? And I want to say, instead of my children are preparing for another protest, so instead of gathering DSS, police, and the army to begin to stop them to protest, please send all those troops and all those ammunition and armory, send them to the north. And if you want to have more people to send to the north, release Nnamdi Kanu, so that the people you are putting, your military officers and all that you are putting in the east will be available for you to send to the north. They have declared that come December, they will create their own state, which is a GR state in the north. So if you think it's not possible, it is. And to my children who are in the military, you are not chicken, oh. If they will not give you ammunition to go and fight, please resign. Resign, resign, and resign. Look into the online space. There are businesses, there are where you can make money there. If your fear is that when you resign, you will not see the 50,000 they are giving you. 50,000, you will not go and buy yourself in the north based on what is going on every day. They are buying people in the north, taking villages. The main media is not talking about it. So please, if Tinubu will not put the right people, the right ammunition in your hand, do not go. Resign, resign, and let's unite and take back our country. It is possible. Let the good people that can rule, you know you have character, you know you have honesty, you know you have truth, you know you have love for humanity. Begin to prepare. There is vacancy for councillor to presidency. Choose the one that you can, you know you have the capacity to work with. Because if we are going to 2027, we must prepare. And also, those who will support building in coming to establish company and opportunity, please also prepare. Because when we have the right leadership in place, we will be able to eradicate these people that are like cockroaches in our country. Thank you, and God bless all of us.
All right, Mama Esho, thank you, ma. Thank you very much for your voice. Thanks for all you do. Okay, Mr. Jonathan, if you're there, sir, please, your final 4 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Harris. Yeah, let me quickly say this again before the end of the. I'm still waiting for Abike Dabiri. I'm still waiting for you to come out with the federal government reaction on those people, the Nigerians in Austria that came up with their hate speech. I'm still waiting. We have not heard from you. Maybe you are lagging behind, or somehow maybe you will respond. It is now going to over 48 hours now, so still waiting to hear from you. And then it was 2 days ago that I believe it was Chowore who said that Nigerians are more united You know, they are far more united than we think. I don't think so. Because the story of today, every day we kept, you know, seeing stories, events, happenings that is contrary to that. When you see stories like bandits seize Nigeria army vehicle during operation, bandits seize Nigeria army vehicle during operation. And when people are saying that the army has a hand in it, the government has a hand in all this insecurity problem, these are signs, these are clear-cut indications to that fact that yes, they are part of it. Because the country is not normal. That country is not a normal country. It is only in an abnormal country where bandits, this is not police, this is not paramilitary, army. The army of a country, bandits seize their vehicle. And then they can still go to places like Okuma in Delta State, go and buy hundreds of people there. People that are, to a very large extent, claiming what is right and what belongs to them. Still go and buy them. And bandits have the guts to come out and seize the Nigerian army vehicle. I'm still thinking, is that real? Is it for real? It's not a normal country, unfortunately. That's where we are. The kidnappers are operating near army barracks. These are all indications. It's all there for us to see. Unless we're just, you know, Nigerians, we love it. We love our oppressors. The country is a country of deception. And sometimes you want to think that people even like, they love deception. They like to be deceived. A country where they are telling us that kidnappers are operating near army barracks. I don't know where I want to put that. I don't know how I want to square it. This is when you are talking, when you are looking for a failed state, Nigeria have surpassed what we even call a failed state. But we can keep on pretending. The country can keep on pretending. The country can keep on lying to everyone. But
all right.
Yeah, Mr. Elvis, I will leave it at that for today. I really thank you. Thanks for the opportunity.
Mr. Jonathan, thank you very much, sir. Thank you for your submission and thanks for your time with us today. Mr. Joe, if you are there, please. Then after
I'm here.
Okay, go ahead, sir. You have 4 minutes. Work with your time. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Elvis. And I think according to one of the speakers, we talk about we in diaspora coming together to put force on this Nigeria government, because I think because already there are so many deficiencies in Nigeria when it comes to internet. People are not in space in Nigeria. You go we go to some area, you can't find internet and all that. So it becomes disturbing. That's the only way we can communicate very well, because I think the Nigerian youth still need to wake up. Nigerian youth still need to wake up. It's only Nigerian youth that can rescue Nigeria. I keep saying it because most of the elders we have, they are involved one thing or another with those people. If you see where they are drinking and whining, you surprised. After insulting themselves and all that politically, they go back to when they are doing wedding on activity, you see themselves coming together and whining. So the youth must come out and rescue Nigeria. 2027. That is the reason we need to start for Edo State. I keep saying it. APC have no ground in Edo State. APC have no ground in Edo State because they have no good mission. It's when somebody is coming out to tell you what he's going to do. Because all their campaign have worked so far, they are not saying what they are going to do. Either they are mentioning Obaseki, they are mentioning Asua Igodalo, or they are causing one particular word. They have not said it. Only they give Modupabolo to talk. He keeps saying, I'll give you mineral, I'll refund your, carry your coke, carry your Fanta back. I don't know. We need, that can't be a Edo State governor, for God's sake. Where Edo State is too bigger than Pueblo. Unfortunately, when Senate, I don't know how he got that Senate seat. He should be lucky having that Senate seat. I heard that one speaker saying he buy vehicle. Wait, what are the evidence? Not just by saying it or hey, the evidence is. Because people are very good propaganda. They say the man have done. And before Gbebolo, just when he came for Senate a year ago, that I said, yeah, I never heard Gbebolo before. I grew up in Nisha, I stay in Nisha, I school in Nisha. Recently, when he came to campaign for election, where I don't know where he got the money for to win Senate. He cannot defend anything. He cannot express himself. All the campaign they have been going, he doesn't talk. If he speak one word, somebody will take the phone from him. He take the microphone from him and start talking. So is that what the person want to have as a governor and information after waiting for 18 years or 25 years? We should have somebody that is capable. I don't mind. We don't mind giving that Akpata better than I keep saying it. It's Akpata or Ogodaro. Somebody that can represent the state well. It's not by party. It's not about have a party. Are you from family? How do you know have a party? I should probably speak to you. I believe so. We want somebody who is outspoken, who can talk for those things. And those they're not to be a talkative. Also, somebody go to school. Can somebody not talk? We are not saying speak English. Okay, even Aras TV offer to speak Ishan to local language. That is the great situation. He give the opportunity to speak Ishan. So just come and speak Ishan. We have interpreter. Come and express yourself. Tell them what you want to do for them. Like making excuses. That's my summation, Mr. Ivis. I start from there. That's my submission. Thank you.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Joe. God bless you, sir. Thanks for your submission and your time with us. Okay, Mr. Jude, please talk to us, sir. Good evening to you once again. You have 4 minutes. Okay, Mr.
Who is saying talk?
Yes,
okay.
I'm here, my brother.
Okay, go ahead, sir. You have your 4 minutes. Final submission. Thank you.
Okay, my brother. Thank you very much for this opportunity. We're not taking you for granted at all. We are not. It is not easy in thick and thin during family vacation. We still try to come on air for us to also hear and discuss about the things that concern our country. Please, the weapon the politicians have used is to divide us. When they throw that bone to the dogs, and the dogs will be fighting, they will be enjoying. The senior president told us, go out and go and protest while we stay inside to go and eat. Let us not be divided. Let's not think that, when part of the oppressor, you are being oppressed, and then you are oppressing another person that is also being oppressed. They just stay one place and be watching us. When we want to shine, when we want to beam the searchlight on them, they throw one ball again for us to fight. And while we are fighting, they are doing the same evil they are doing over us. Let's not, on our own side, let's not fight. Let's put our power together to fight the oppressor. And let's not love our oppressors because they are from our place. Anything that is bad is bad. It doesn't matter who is doing it. When we say, no, have you not seen these other people? What did you do about them? That means it does not make your own sin less because another person have done it. If we are united, we can bring down any oppressive government. We can. But if we are more in number, I know they control the resources, but we are more in number. You can be hungry and somebody gives you food and you say, no, I'm not eating. But you are hungry. But it's where the food is coming from that you are rejecting. So the thing will continue like this. They will still come and go and take everything belonging to all of us. When a politician gives you something, you'll be saying, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Meanwhile, it's your money. It's your money. I was just going through the amount of money that Wike used in giving state government. There was a time River State was subsidizing Sokoto State, helping them to pay salary and so on. He was doing anywhere there is any disaster, he will pack money and go and give them. But he saw that all of those things was a selfish fight. Go and listen to the statements that Wike did before the voting of that their convention primaries. He says, whoever that comes out here victorious, I will support. And if I win, please let everybody support me, and then I'll go and unite the party. But just as soon as the result came out, he changed. So let's unite. If we unite, we'll bring them down. When we bring them down, we will now select the right people that will represent us. That's the only way. And that's why I'm begging. All these people calling these people names, some of our panelists here will call the other people names and so on. None of them know us. They don't know us. Thank you, my brother.
All right, Mr. Ike, God bless you, sir. Thank you very much for your time with us today. I appreciate you. Okay, let me come to give us a mandate if you're there. Your final submissions are 4 minutes.
Thank you very much, Mr. Helvis. Hopefully, you can
hear me. Your line, we can't hear you. Even when you give submission just now, your voice is not clear.
Oh, sorry about that. How about now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, that's fine. Let's manage it. 4 minutes. Thank you.
Thank you. I mean, there's nothing much to say than to say that Edo State, please open your eyes properly in this election. No Abakomisa, no Aswe. The choice for you is only maybe Apata. Abakomisa is blatant Olodo. He has nothing to offer. Imagine they said they should come and interview, and he's asking the media house to pay him $1 million. How much he's asking them to pay? What kind of, this level of influence you have not seen. Then that's why has nothing to offer at this state. It's just continue as looting and looting. Look at Kogi State, for example. These guys don't mean well for the country. They don't mean well for their states. They just want to grab as much as they can grab. Vote Barrister Lumide Akpata is the man for the job. And when it comes to the issue of the government in Central, there is no government in Nigeria as we speak. No
Thank you. Thank you. Give us a mandate. I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you. All right. Mr. Oduwa, please talk to us. Your final submission, 4 minutes. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Nigerians. Thank you. Mr. Mandate, now you talk what I take, not elementary school or degree. You said something that for person who want to become governor to talk to these people, he said they should come and pay him. Automatically shows that he doesn't have anything to offer. I take that one very well. Not to come and say he doesn't have degree, he doesn't talk English. Those things are nothing to me, because elementary that they taught people in Nigeria did not create any bridge. I've never manufactured one bridge from one local government to another local government, or from one house to another house. So those things are not important. Then Baba Joe, you still said something that even if it is Asan, this thing. Yes, all these things are what we want to hear. That it's supposed to talk to people. This is what I will do. This is what I will not do. And this is how I'm going to do it. Because that is what I'm asking. Anybody that want to come, I don't care the whatever degree they call you have, because those things are not viable to me. What viable is, what will you offer? And it is not by you grow in Asan, you school in Asan, that the person, you are not heard of the person before. It doesn't matter. What matter is this person his son, what is he going to offer for us? It is not by the name that reigned before. Those names are no longer of today. This boy, the musician of today, was not Bayo Ade of ancient time. What matter is, whoever want to be a governor, the degree should be kept aside. Your heart is what will talk to us. And the place you grow up from doesn't too matter, because if we want to use a place that Okpebolo or the other one grew up from, Igoda or whatever grew up from, Olumide himself did not even grow up in Edo. So no place. But what matters to us is, will you work for us? And how are you going to do the job? What time will it take you? Where will you have the money? So these are what we want to hear. And so that we can judge you with whatever you say. But because for those who talk, Bible said, not what going to a man that defy a man, but what comes out from a man, because he must conceive from his heart before he said it out. So thank you, Mr. Najawas. Thank everybody. Good night. Thank you very much.
Mr. Dua. Thank you very much, sir. Thanks for your submission. God bless you. Good night. Okay, Midwest people, please give us your final submissions. Your 4 minutes starts now. Thank you.
Okay, Baba. Good evening. I greet the house. What I want to say is this. You see, when I say APC, PDP people, they don't get what it today campaign. Apart from my candidate can speak English. If you see all of them here coming here, they can't even say, our candidate said he will do this. Watch them carefully. They will not tell you he can represent them because he can speak English. I'm not telling Edo people. Akpakomiza will represent you because he's here to work. Practically, he has done it. Aswen was the best man of a governor who received 900 million from the federal government and got led by a man from Fulani extraction, who his own people are almost responsible. Or if they name it, it's not me that said they say Fulani bandit. He never failed one day to economic. Everybody was crying. Aswen, being very, very inhuman and wicked, could not leave Edo and put his feet in the land of Esan. The money was available. The people to do the job were available. They never cared. What him and Obaseki put together was even to give these people 20% of our land for them to settle. Edo people, you should not miss this opportunity. Our candidate said the first thing is security. Practically has done it. He has showed that he loves his people. I want to tell you, he has a shortcoming. We all agree. He's not fluent when he's talking. So that put pressure on him. But when it comes to calculation and reasoning, he's a very intelligent man. Practically, he has done it. Vote for him. PDP is no and capital no. All they know is their investment and their pocket. As we speak with Aswen and Obaseki, our people in Orionwo cannot farm again. The poorest among us, who they supposed to invest huge amount of money that was available for Fendra, they castigated this money. Obaseki became the farmer, Aswen became the farmer, and their product is not in the market. So Bear Farm is zero. They work together, they sign MO for Gelegele. The Gelegele is now across Benin Street. They talk about electricity. It was Oshiomhole that started it. Even the electricity, we are not seeing it. Even the federal government has signed law that the Edo can own it. He doesn't have his people in his mind. And these people are naturally wicked. And there's no honesty in them. They always talk about people are coming to ring election. Edo people, remember your local government election. Conducted by PTB led by Obaseki and Aswen Godad. Only PDP won 200 something, what is it called? Ward, what is it called? Local government.
Councillor.
Only one party won the entire councillors across the entire state. Those who were trying to approach the court, there are papers that are supposed to be given to them. Obaseki withheld all. Even the delegate are supposed to elect a candidate in PDP, they chase them away. As we speak, a court is waiting for I can't say whether a card or whatever forgery, which the first court rejected, but the appeal said, no, it can't be. He's waiting for us. When you look at them, you can never see anything straightforward about this man. 4 years ago, election did not bring Obaseki. It was a revolution. If Obaseki and Aswan is good, Oshiomhole will never come to Edo Street to come and campaign for anybody. I want to also say, it's not do or die. If Akpakobis and Ofi win, Olumide win, we will redeem our land. Say no to Obaseki and his gang. And those who are rubbishing of Oshiomhole for what he said. What of Oshiomhole when they talk say wife not fit born for him? He not go hang himself. Now music 4 years ago, we mock him to hell. I beg, this is politics statement. It's not out of wickedness. Everybody will collect him. Plus he come here, can call my own candidate in bedside. He call him whatever way he call. But that in bedside, now I remember say, now my women, and I can't do like this, can never happen here. And he doesn't have power to reach the federal. Imagine if he has the power to stand before the president, what he will do. It's not a matter of talking. This is the time to work because bigger work is ahead. You can't talk past it. Nigeria is on the verge. And I rest my own submission there. Thank you. Forget about PDP. Now only English. Let them tell you what their candidate want to do. And show example. If they talk about agriculture, even when you watch their video, they are making fake video of tractors, harvesters, and all agricultural equipment. They know say this kind of thing they market, and the money was available. They could not train our people. They only managed to build one agricultural school where then they use color painting, they draw cassava and yam in this modern life. Is that the people that we found for you? Everything about Obaseki and his gang is Oluwole. Edo people reject them. Don't go closer to them. Don't listen to their sweet talk. With their sweet talk in the past, plan will appear, and a lot of people committed suicide. With their sweet talk, they wiped more than 200 houses. Young men were committing suicide. What happened to the mother of those children? Some of them are dead because of the pain. Just a statement, they said the Benin women should write. Benin women are mature people, they're intelligent people. They want to do the. This is not what they will rise for. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you very much, Midwest people. Thank you, sir. Thanks for your time with us today. Thank you. The last person, which is just coming in now, Oga Chris, thanks for coming in, but you're going to have your 4 minutes as well. Please talk to us and let's round up. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Good evening, everybody. Let me start on existing protocol. Good evening, Mr. Nanjawad and Money Diaspora. Good evening. Thank you for the opportunity to just air my view. Sorry I came late and circumstances beyond my control. Well, Mr. Nanjawad, thank you so much for keeping this flame up. The good Lord continue to bless you. I'll just stick to the topic that I saw on the screen and what some people have contributed. For me, I think whatever Oshiomhole has said, he was just reacting to what Obaseki's wife said. But be that as it may, maybe Oshiomhole could have told the line of elderly statesman, and maybe he could have been more pious with his own response. Because they've also accused Olumide Akpata of the same thing. They've accused him, even on this panel. Somebody did that. You see, it's just a testament to the facts, to what we've been saying before, that the PDP, they simply lack what they want to campaign with. They are completely bereft of ideas. And the same goes to the APC. That's why we said the only difference, the only alternative in this September 21st election is Barrister Olumide Akpata of the Labour Party. And every day events are unfolding. And we keep saying why. The clear-cut candidate, the next person that you people should hand over the governance of Edo State to should be Barrister Olumide Akpata of the Labour Party. Isn't it shameful that after 23 years of both the PDP and the APC, they have nothing to campaign with other than somebody doesn't have a wife, the other one doesn't have children. That's what they are campaigning with after running the state for 23 years. Even Aswan Godalo cannot point to any legacy project, something is going to do or something that has been done. He cannot campaign with Obaseki. The same thing goes to the APC. They just best of the same feather. And if you think there's any difference between these two, They are just different sides of a bad coin. Whether heads or tail, it will still remain a bad coin. They are like rats that are in a rat race, and whoever wins the race at the end of the day, they all will still remain rats. That's just the story of the PDP and the APC. There's no difference between both of them. The only person that is poised, that is ready to make that change, that radical change, and you see it when he speaks, is Barrister Saigbova Olumide Akpata of the Labour Party. Has gone through the wards, the local government 5 times, 2 times in the campaign, 3 times during the primaries. That's to tell you how energetic, how ready this man is. A place you've gone 5 different times. I'm very sure you could have seen every deficiency. But even if you have not seen all, you could have made new contacts. You could have seen the road, you experienced them yourself. So you are very clear. You are completely lucid of what you are going to do if you get there as the governor of the state. But they keep talking about CV. Asman Udalo has CV. I don't know the kind of CV they are talking about. Is it CV for business? You are looking for a social media promoter. Then somebody comes with a CV of astrobiologist or what's it called? An astronomist. Then you want to say because of that you want to employ him for social media position. The CV has nothing to do with governance. CV is corporation because he wears suit and stuff like that. What CV do you talk about? What what is in that CV that points to the fact that he's going to be a good governor? Nothing. The only thing I know is that he has been part of the corruption, the part of the economic problem going on in the state, part of the underdevelopment, even part of the rape on democracy. Look at the last election that was conducted at the risk of sounding tautological. But look at that election. It has never been so bad. There's hardly any state in this federation that did what Obaseki and Aswe Godalo did in that last election. You cleared everything, and there were no papers to go to court. We've been shouting this. We've been shouting and shouting and shouting. I'm surprised now the APC is just waking up. We shouldn't allow these people to get anywhere close to democratic discussions. These people are not meant for democracy because when they cannot have their way, they will do everything possible to get to power. They will never allow free and fair election. It's just going to continue. Look at the way he even won the first term election. If you are a good follower of Edo State election, how did Obaseki came the first time? Is it not the same thing Oshiomhole is doing now? Obaseki didn't campaign. It was Oshiomhole that campaigned all through. And while election was going on in Edo North, Edo South, where the polling, where materials were distributed from, people couldn't vote in Edo South. Was that not how Obaseki became the governor the first time? And the second time, it was the people that said he must get it. He has never been a product of democratic values. And that is why everything democratic is completely outside of his realm. And you want Aswen Udao to continue in that trajectory? The APC is even worse. Is it Tinubu their grandfather or Shomole their father? I'll just round up in 10 seconds. Just look at the characters in the APC. Can't you see these people are all the same? By any stretch of imagination, you think any of these people is going to do you any good? I do like wake up, vote by Sasagbo Olumide Akpata of the Labour Party. Good evening and thank you, Mr. Ninja.
All right. Oga Chris, thank you very much, sir. At least you managed to come into putting your voice to this today. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you so much for your time. I would like to quickly take this call here so that we can end the show. Okay, I'm trying to return your call. You are not picking, so I have to end that phone right there. Love God is my strength. You were calling in as well. Please quickly talk to her. You only have 1 minute. I'm calling you back, please. Guys, please endeavor to press on the like button. Madam, you called in earlier on. You have 1 minute. Go ahead.
Thank you. Was sorry, please. Please, I just want to quickly say something. I know you didn't showcase it, but I just say let me just maybe tomorrow we'll come showcase it. There's problem in Kaduna State. I don't know if you've seen it. Because of the refinery that they are, I don't know what they are doing, and chemical is finding people around that place. So maybe you can make a research on it because people are running away from their homes because of chemical. So I just want you to know about it so that tomorrow we can really dive into it and talk about it.
All right, man. I will do research on that.
Yeah, but if we want to talk about it, sorry, if we want to talk about it,
Please, you can't do that. Please let this person finish and go.
Okay, I thought she has finished. Sorry.
Oh, she's still here. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And I want to say, what's his name, Mr. Otua. You know, like Christianity, but you know Bible. Bible day your head well done. Bye-bye.
Thank you, ma. Thank you. Mr. Jude, what do you wanted to say?
Okay, so what I wanted to say is that thing happened about 4 or 5 days. If we start discussing it now, it will be like going back. It is the spillage that happened from the petrochemical in Kaduna. So it affected the whole area. So that's what I wanted to say.
There's no need of going back to it then, right?
Yeah, because it has happened and the people have demonstrated. So if we go back to it, it won't be a current news that we are giving the people. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, thank you very much for that update. There's no need of stressing myself doing research about that. Thank you. All right. I appreciate every one of you, my people. Thanks for your time with us today. Now God bless you now. I returned back from my holiday and I'm not supposed to even come on air today at all. But still, I still have to keep to the consistency with the way you guys are encouraging us. God bless you all. Thank you. Yes, go ahead.
So, vacation, which kind of mineral you bring back? 7 of Coca-Cola.
Mineral resources.
Okay, you don't get them back.
Yes, no, you know, so I need mineral resources now, so I bring a come.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate you. Thank you very much, Mr. Jonathan. Mama H.O., thank you. Mr. Joe, thank you very much. Give us a mandate. Thank you, my brother. Mr. Jude, it's good to have you on the show today. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, Mr. Dua, Oga Chris, and Midwest people. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate every one of you that called in, Madam Origin, and the love God is my strength, and Mr. Ben, and many others that called in today. God bless every one of you, my people. Yes, those of you that supported the channel today, Jacob Obedient, thank you, Peggy Modi, and Blessed Lady. Blessed Lady, thank you very much for the super chat. God bless you. And God will bless all of them, my people. Thank you so much for your time with us. Our people right there in the comment section, Mother of all Mommy Diaspora. Thank you very much, Mommy. Appreciate you always. Thank you, Tony Africa, God Chris, Patience Demudia, Peggy Modi. Thank you, Mike Akionbari. Thank you. Good night to every one of you, my people. Vitals, can see you right there as well. Chidema, thank you very much. Blessed Lady, thank you, my people. Thank you very much. See you guys again. Fingers crossed. By 6 p.m. tomorrow. Love Maduka. Thank you very much. And God will bless you, my people. Do your part by pressing on the like button. Help us to share. And happy new month to every one of you once again. My people, now will sign out. Take care. Good night. And bye for now.
No more bad government in Nigeria. Nigeria what? The only media that have been consistent speaking against the bad government and for the purpose for reformers. Nigeria what, yo? No more bad government. Nigeria what? No more bad government. Nigeria what? No more bad government. The only media that have been speaking. No more bad government. The voice of the voiceless. No more bad government. No more bad government. For the poor, no more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what media? No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. In Nigeria, no more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. The only media, no bad government. The #1 media in Nigeria, no more bad government. That have been speaking against government. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what, yo? The voice of the voiceless. The voice of the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. voiceless. Media watch media. Voice for the voiceless. Media watch media. Voice for the voiceless. The only media that have been speaking against bad government. Being consistency since 1944. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. 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 I don't want you. We have been seeing all you guys have been doing. And he recommending to everyone in Nigeria, saying that